about that stuff. He's too good at that stuff.
That's right.
He is amazing. Let me tell you something.
And while you're figuring that out with Pilar's Northwestern Tech, you might want to find Maz's legacy too.
I'll be on that. I got you.
All right.
We got Alex keeping us honest, producing the show. And Alex, you've been doing a great job in the absence of Tom Mazaway. Your topics
His
have been
dad's
very
not
fun.
here.
Yeah,
His dad's not here. The kid's got the board. But he did say I think he's going to give Maz a big hug and realize. Well, Alex, what did you realize? Because you've done a great job and obviously put in the preparation. But was there some of the things that maybe you took for granted? Because here's the one thing with me. I don't take it all for granted, but I know from working with Maz long enough, but it's such a blessing. It's one of the reasons where I've always said that this day in sports, but if I did a show why I'd want to do it with Maz is because I love his prep and I love how meticulous he is and that. But for you, Alex, because this is sort of your first run as you're, all of you guys getting your feet wet at different things, and it's important, that you recognize what you learned. So what about you?
Yeah, Maz's job is... like you said, I really took it for granted, and he really is the producer of this show. I have it's his producer cam in the corner of my screen right here. It's his producer cam right here, but Maz is actually the producer. He's the one that gets us ready, gets the content going. I'm just the guy pushing buttons over here, but. So if the show today is a little I put a lot of pressure on myself. So if the show today is lacking, then everyone in the comments can blame me.
No. But
Alex,
here's
you've
the
been
lesson.
doing a great job.
Here's the lesson for all of us, right? And to hear out there is that when any one of us is not here or whatever else, what is something to not only fill in when they're not here, but how about when they are here? Because now you realize a little bit more about what goes into it. So if you can pick off something that helps somebody out, not because you have to, but because you realize it helps the team, that it's all worth it. But
absolutely.
We're going to have a great show today, Alex. And
We
you know
are.
what? You can tell by when I go through the show list, it's exactly like I said, is the passion. And it's got a different feel because you watch sports differently. You look at life differently, and it's sort of the direction. But you should be commended because now we have to execute.
Right, absolutely. So, and I do think it's good, like you were saying, for other people to try new things. I feel like it really does round you guys out. And of course, we've got Andrew manning our social media. Andrew, you've been doing a phenomenal job. So make sure that you guys are hitting us up on our social at Woodward Sports. You guys can also give us a call. 313-552-6322 is our number. In the 4 o'clock hour, we will be continuing to qualify another qualifier for our huge $25,000 kick for crypto promo. So write down that number, 313-552-6322. Or we're probably going to do something cool that you can just do it on social media too. We haven't quite thought of the special crypto word. But we'll get one. It'll come to us, guys. It'll come to us. All right, guys. So let's get this party started. We got a lot to talk about today. It was a busy weekend in the world of sports, in every aspect of sports. So let's go ahead and start off with our sports update.
Absolutely, Pilar. We're gonna DZ this one again. We're gonna start out yesterday. Even though there was a lot of sports going on, it's start of draft season. Yes, the Detroit Tigers picking 3rd overall in the 2021 MLB draft. Select the high school senior right-handed pitcher out of Oklahoma, Jackson Jobe, rated one of the best high school up-and-comers. They love his spin rate on the ball. John Smoltz was raving about him. It's something that it's a product, but it's something that drafting arms in his senior season, high school. Jackson had a 9-0 perfect record and 120 total strikeouts. Listen to manager Al Avila on the Tigers' newest edition.
The Detroit Tigers select Jackson Jobe, a right-handed pitcher from
Yeah, we felt that Jackson Jobe was a special talent with tremendous upside and a tremendous athlete too. Obviously, he's got a plus fastball. Averages in the mid 90s, but touches up to 99 miles an hour with with a tremendous RPM and one of a wipeout slider, a swing and miss pitch. We feel he's got tremendous upside, and he should be a very special talent for us.
Good-looking kid and throwing 99. You got to like it. Let's continue to talk about the Tigers. They also take Ty Manning in the second round, another high school pitcher. So 2 of the top 4 high school arms go to into the Detroit Tigers organization. And also, they might need them. We need some, not starters, we need some bullpen help. It's a rough weekend for the Tigers. They fall to Minnesota Twins, the 4th straight game, lose by a score of 12-9. Even after a 9th inning, Jake Rogers, a grand slam.
Couple of walks for Rogers and a run scored. Smokes one to center. Back goes Kepler. That ball is gone! A grand slam! And the Tigers have the lead!
Great 70s porn stash by the catcher, Jake Rogers. Oh, absolutely right there. But again, bullpen, they gave away a 3-run shot in the bottom of the inning, so losing 4 in a row. Tigers head into the All-Star break with a 40-51 record, which puts them in 3rd in the AL Central, 1 game above the team they play when they return to play on Thursday, the Minnesota Twins again. So 0 for 4, play them again for 4. What we got, baseball, it is All-Star weekend. The Home Run Derby is tonight from Coors Field. Anybody excited?
Yeah.
Any excited? Andrew excited? Jeff?
Oh, I'm excited to see Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
That's what I'm ready for.
Of course,
The home run
right?
derby is actually on my bucket list.
To go see?
Really?
Yeah, my bucket list. I want to see a home run derby in an outfield seat before I die.
With a glove.
With a glove.
All
Yep.
right, we'll
Go do it.
No, we will.
I want to.
You know,
Yeah.
and as Juicy Jeff in the fishbowl said, hometown hero Trevor Story welcomes in the likes of Joey Votto, Juan Soto, and yes, even Shohei Ohtani. Was there a Twitter? Is that the bracket? So I can't read. Can you read the 8 guys?
Against Juan Soto out of Washington, that's the dark horse right there.
Soto?
Soto can really strap it. I would
strap
say
it.
Ohtani is on an upset alert in round 1 here, but in the bottom of that side of the bracket, we got Sal Perez from Kansas City and Pete Alonso, who's a defending champion from the Mets. He's
Big
also
Pete,
a dark
Tommy,
horse.
that's Maz's guy.
Joey Gallo is the 2 seed. He's the late addition in this one. He's going up against the hometown guy, Trevor Story from the Rockies.
Love him.
You always got to root for the hometown guy in the home run derby. And then Matt Olson and Trey Mancini is the 3 and 6 seed.
Now, they can have any pitcher. I heard this earlier, that anybody can pitch to him.
Correct.
Yeah.
So Joey Gallo might ask Daniel Norris to come out of the pen. He's serving him up 2 home runs. Yeah, there, ding. Ding, dong, ding, dong, ding. And also, so it's incredible because you watch Ohtani hit tonight and maybe pitch tomorrow. But also play again.
How come Tatis isn't taking part of this? Did he ever say why he opted out?
Injury, size. I think it's because, when you look at Fernando Tatis Jr. at shortstop for the Padres, his size playing the way that he does, as hard as he does, I think it's more of a guy like him that's going to break down. You don't see a guy like a Pete Alonso that's going to break down, or even Ohtani. He's the unicorn, so this is what he does.
Yeah.
He pitches it. It's like if you took one away from him, that would probably hinder him more, right? Because it's sort of the balance of everything. So it'll be exciting. I'm like you, Alex, but I'd be more excited to go to a home run derby and an all-star game than to go to the game itself.
There you go.
Point.
Yeah, exactly. So
Are they still doing the home field advantage thing like they did last year?
No, they switched that.
They got rid of it?
They switched that after. Now they're going to go by record. Yeah. Well, easy. There was the hockey's done. I mean, just Kucherov slamming beers and showing pictures on a boat. And
the boat celebration.
Getting a Bud Light.
That's how they do it down in Tampa, huh?
But what happened in the NBA Finals, Ease?
The Milwaukee Bucks showed some sign of life. They rolled the Phoenix Suns 120-108. Well, actually, it was to 100 last night. Giannis with another 40-point performance. There was a viral moment. I don't know if you guys got to see the nasty dunk by Cam Johnson last night. Do we got that?
Yeah, here we go.
Let's see it.
Cam Johnson throws it down, and a blocking foul called on Tucker. Cameron Johnson soars and scores.
Look at his face.
He was shook.
He was shook.
Cam Johnson throws it down, and a blocking foul called.
I know this is like a family-friendly show, but that was nuts to the face.
Oh, my
on
God.
That was murder, Easy. That was murder.
Yeah.
That was murder.
Bag alert.
I
Major
was waiting
bag.
for somebody to say
Bag
something. Oh,
alert.
my
Major
God.
bag alert.
Oh, Oh my
Bag
gosh.
alert.
Yeah, PJ
Major
You know
Tucker
what's
appeared to
funny
better
is
than that.
Hey,
he
we need a
actually he
bean.
got up quick,
Hey, can you
right?
give me
I
a
didn't feel like
bag
that was
alert?
that wasn't a flop. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah.
He went down and he kind of got up quick. He was like,
He didn't even have
wait
time to
minute,
make a
whoa, whoa.
business decision. There was no time for it. He was,
He was just
nuts to
running
the
right
face,
at
but
him.
bag
Listen.
secured by then.
But he
Listen,
got
if
up.
you're
He
gonna
was like,
take him to
let's
the
just
face,
shake
you
this
might as
off.
well be
Like,
aggressive.
what? Like,
Right? Don't
Yeah,
let
just
him
like,
show it
score.
again.
Just,
Yeah.
like, just
Show it again.
Show it again.
No,
Oh
I
my
mean, he
God.
just panicked like he was in the club or something like that. Like he was
Show
drunk.
it again. Can you slow
That's not
motion
wanting
him
to
getting
win.
up? He was like, can
Yeah.
you show him like, he like
pause
popped
Wait,
up.
wait, wait, wait.
What am I
Slow motion
playing?
him. Look
I'll
at
give you
him.
slow
How do you
motion.
like that?
Watch when now play it out because you'll see his face again.
Yeah,
but watch
but
when
watch
the Bucks
his
guy
face.
sits up.
He's like,
watch
Oh,
how
yeah.
fast he sits up like nobody saw.
Johnson
Nobody
just
saw
now
a bag in my
throws it
face.
down.
Nobody
What?
saw a bag in my face.
He was like,
Play it out, Alex,
He laid
because
there
it'll
for
show
a
his
second
face.
and was like-
Watch, keep watching.
Cameron
Keep watching.
Johnson soars
What the
to
fuck was
score.
that, man? God, I swear to God, I almost got suffocated.
wait,
Oh.
he didn't take it to the
Bag
face.
alert,
He blocked.
major
He blocked. He went
bag
like this. He blocked. He blocked. He blocked.
Hey,
Alert,
to his
major
credit,
bag
Cam
alert.
Johnson doesn't look like a guy who can fly like that.
No,
No,
that took me
not
off
at
guard
all.
by so much. I was not expecting Cam Johnson to lay a
Come on,
post.
Tucker,
No.
stand your
There was
ground.
like
and at least
springs on
you can't
on
let
his
him
shoes or
score.
something.
I
It was
mean,
weird. It
you
was
got face. You got a facial.
No.
He got
you
facial, yeah.
Listen,
Take an elbow, man.
Stop,
You gotta-
guys, stop being gross.
6'5".
He went
alert,
Tucker
he
is
went
too.
up.
Bag
He blocked
alert.
it. He blocked it, guys. He blocked it. But I just think it's funny. He kind of looked over and realized he wasn't going to get his call or whatever, and he gets up right away. Like,
Oh, I think he.
yo,
was,
dude,
I think it was
right
because
away.
he got
It
a
was-
bag sweat in his face. Man. He got
Yeah.
those swallow stuff.
Hey, can I get a towel?
Let's
Can I get a towel?
Yeah, no,
Let's
dude.
go.
Smell that?
Yeah,
Y'all nasty.
Listen, if they were still COVID, man, like, what if that happened with COVID? People would be freaking out.
Oh
It would
my
be
god,
freaking
yeah,
out.
for
Speaking
sure.
of
Freaking
COVID
out.
celebrations, there was a UFC fighter doing shoeies over the weekend.
Oh, I saw
Drinking
that.
beer out of a guy's shoe. I
Wait.
wish we could play it so bad.
And then he did one, but there's hot sauce in it.
Yeah.
And my man,
Forget COVID. Like, that's just nasty. Like that's athlete's foot. That's bacteria. That's like all kinds
You want to hear
of
something worse?
stuff.
Before
Gross.
COVID, he'd let the person who gave him the shoe, he'd let him spit in it first. And then he'd drink the whole chug of beer out of the shoe.
yeah,
That
you
just
want to
ain't
fight
right.
that guy?
What's wrong with
That guy's
fight?
one of one. He's one of one.
wanna
I don't-
fight that guy?
Very rare.
Yes. Yeah. Tied to a
Rare
Vasa 101.
breed, huh?
Yeah. Also this weekend, Pilar's husband celebrating Italy's victory over England. 2-1. We don't have. We can't do replays for that. Correct. I remember I crossed this out on my thing. Do I have pictures though, or no?
No, just take my word for it that it was
Well-
a great game that ended in penalty kicks.
It did.
There was 10 penalty kicks and 5 of them were saved.
Well, one,
Yes,
one
it
missed
was
the net.
insane. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
And the
also
two
the night
saves.
before, the Copa America, the South American Cup, was just as good with Brazil and Argentina. Yeah, and maybe it was just good because Messi finally
Yeah.
won.
I was to say, you said
his-
Messi. That's Messi's first ever.
Argentina.
Yeah, well, no, that's his first ever
Copa.
Copa America.
Which is crazy because he's considered like the best in the world, if not.
Yeah, well, I mean, he holds
second
all
or
kinds
first,
of
yeah, but
records.
that's 1 of 11.
Of
Yeah, I mean, he's
players.
won like
Yeah.
World Cups. He's won all things like that. But that was
Yeah,
the
that's
first
true.
one the first big cup he won with Argentina.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
he's always been like,
congratulations,
"No."
Italy. Congratulations, Anthony, for your foot massage, right, Pilar?
Oh man.
The hot
He
rods?
didn't want it.
He didn't want it.
He didn't want it.
Why didn't you give it to him pregame?
No. See,
Wait,
we were
where's
busy.
the hot rocks weren't in, or wait, hold on.
We
Anthony,
were
we
busy.
need you to call in.
wait.
We were
so
busy.
Confirm that you
I
did
don't
not want this massage.
this. So you're gonna slide. You're gonna weasel your way out of this.
I'm not weaseling my way out of this. I was happy to give him his foot massage, but there was a lot going on. The game was like pretty darn exciting.
What
like
happened was-
what happened was,
happened?
you know, we had family coming over. We made this big
Alex, will you
lasagna
text me
Italian
tonight
dinner.
and just put grape Welch juice.
Stop
Grape
it.
Well, you
Welch
made
juice.
Grape
lasagna. They didn't
Welch
bring it in.
juice. Thank you.
No, we did. Yeah, we made a ravioli lasagna. It was really amazing.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, so it's
I
like
love grilled cheese.
Yeah,
okay, but this
thanks,
is better
Tom.
than grilled cheese. This is just like a bunch of big giant raviolis, and you just put them like the lasagna. It was absolutely amazing.
Well,
You
let's
can make a grilled cheese lasagna and bring it to Mez.
I love grilled cheese.
He would love that. But no, so it's still to be cashed
For a
in.
minute.
Still to be cashed in.
Listen, Anthony, please. Where's my camera? Anthony, bro, don't let her slide. Don't let this girl slide. Don't. Please do not collect at least on this back rub or the stones or whatever. I mean, Italy won. You should get the full body, bro. That's just what I'm saying.
Whoa.
Exactly.
That was not.
That's good.
Listen,
Waiting out
yesterday
right on
I was
full
cheering
body.
for Italy. Me and my mom. Although it was so funny, my mom's used to watching soccer from back in her day, right? I mean, she hasn't watched it in a very, very long time. But it was almost like when NBA was really awesome. It wasn't a bunch of flopping everywhere, right?
Back when Maz was a kid, yeah.
So I mean, even when I was a kid, it was fun to watch it when it wasn't just everybody laying on the floor like it was a war zone or something. Like it's just, oh yeah. So my mom, the very first time that one of the players flops, she goes, "What's wrong with him? Nobody even touched him." And we were dying laughing because it was like the first 30 seconds of the game almost like.
Yeah.
And I told my mom, I was like, you obviously have not watched soccer in a minute because this is what the whole game is going to be like.
Yeah.
It was driving her nuts. The flopping was driving her nuts. So, it was crazy. But listen, guys, on social media at Woodward Sports, I'm going to pay up on my bet. But it was just a crazy day. I wanted to give him a 30-minute hot stone massage while watching Italy, but it was too crazy. He was jumping up and down. We were cooking food, and he said he'd rather have it on a day where he was relaxed. He opted out of it. So
I don't believe it.
It's true.
You should have said, "Oh, Amazon ordered it and it come through."
No, but it was true.
Excuse.
But it was a truth. It was a truth.
All right. Well, congratulations to Italy. And speaking of cups, let's talk about that one that little white ball goes in because congratulations, we didn't have them. But to Lucas Glover, gets his first victory in a decade, winning the John Deere Classic, cashing in, getting his tractor. He carded a 764 yesterday. Another great Sunday. British Open tees off this Thursday. I'll have your preview and the hack and wax on Wednesday, and Novak Djokovic claimed his 20th. Yes, 20. That's older than you, Juicy.
Stay woke, yo.
20th Grand Slam title by winning the Wimbledon final on Sunday. I don't care if you do something 20 times. That's a lot. And we're going to go to Juicy Jeff in the aquarium for some breaking hockey news. Now that the seems that the moving and the shaking's going on. What do you got, Juice?
So, per John Shannon, Duncan Keith, defenseman for the Oilers, was traded for Caleb Jones in a third-round pick.
So Caleb Jones goes from Edmonton to Chicago for three-time Stanley Cup champion Duncan Keith. Great player, a little long in the tooth, but over to Kenny Holland.
Is he at the end of a contract, Matt?
Yes, no, there's probably term left on it. I'd have to look on that. It's just time to get rid of the old guys, maybe 1 year left or something or two, or play it out or whatever. It's the moves that are being made now are salary cap moves, so that on the 18th when they have to solidify for the expansion draft for Seattle, picking a guy off it. So now it's to maneuver so you can protect other guys, right? So it's a lot of moving and shaking and stuff that you don't really have to understand. Also, too, sad for all of us wrestling geeks that grew up in the 80s. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff passed away just earlier today. There he is. He was awesome. Sleeper hold, all that jazz. Loved him. He was great. So, my condolences with him. And
how old was he?
71. 71.
That's
so some,
young.
Some dementia, I believe, and I believe that it had some health problems, but it's the area where you see that a lot, and there's a lot of older guys, the Lex Lugers, the Terry Funks, but what did a lot of that, not only concussions, but the abuse and steroids and stuff like that.
The extra vitamins.
So
much research on it back then.
Hulkster, take your vitamins. Well,
steroids. I don't want to say it, but
would you call them vitamins?
This is extra,
well, that's what Hulkster
vitamins.
used to say. Kids, get your sleep or say your prayers and eat your vitamins. And as we got older, it was joked your vitamins were steroids.
Yeah.
All right, Ease, what do you got this day in sports?
On this day in sports, we got another shout out to my man Maz. We're gonna give you another Jeter highlight from 22 years ago, the ESPN Mag.
Wow! Look at
young
that.
That was right in the
When was this?
heyday of the gift packs. Heyday of sending home the gift packs. Right
22
there.
years ago. Was that 1999?
Yeah. Right there. Right in the Mariah Carey days. Right just in and out. Here's your gift
Where
pack.
were you
Thank
22
you.
years ago?
Me?
I was born.
I had 2 Stanley Cups.
I was 5.
You guys,
You did have
Alex and Andrew, you guys were just being born?
It was just
oh my
born.
gosh.
Sorry.
I was causing ruckus in the
You were
neighborhoods.
5?
Yeah.
Juicy, you
Stay
weren't
woke,
even
yo.
thought, huh?
No, I popped out in 2000.
You weren't.
Juicy
you weren't
came
even
and
Parents were still
thought
working
of-
at it, on it.
Wow.
Not sure if my mom was ready, but it came. You know what I mean?
Whether ready or not, Juicy's coming. Ba boom, boom, boom. There he is.
Oh my gosh.
Is that why you got? Anyways,
I was going to say something else. He said it came. I was like, did it come or dad? All right. It was
What?
Nothing.
Man, y'all get weird sometimes.
No, it's easy. It's that chair.
It's
Sorry.
the chair.
It's easy.
It's
It's
the chair.
easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Said it's easy. I said it's Matt. It's a chair.
I think it's a crock of shit.
My
Yeah,
first UFC
right,
picks. Oh, Maz in there?
I think it's a
gosh.
crock of shit.
All right, guys, we got to get to our big hook. Giannis carries the Bucks to Game 3. To the Game 3 victory over the Suns in the NBA Finals. A lot of people thought that this was going to be a sweep. Some people had faith that they were going to go back home and get the job done. What did you guys let us know? What did you guys think was going to happen? Let us know your thoughts on social media at Woodward Sports, because we're going to get down to the nitty gritty on that when we come back. Don't go anywhere. You're tuning in to The Hook on Woodward Sports Network.
Welcome to the Call Sam Chopper Shop, where you can win a custom-built chopper while helping our veterans at the same time.
Watch as the Bad Pig Custom team turns this bike into a one-of-a-kind classic chopper.
And when it's finished, we'll be donating the bike to Volunteers of America Michigan to raffle off in support of our vets.
A great cause to give back to those who've given so much.
Watch for Call Sam Chopper Shop episodes on our social media channels and get your raffle ticket today at callsam.com/chopper shop.
Hey friends, want to start a new career? Well, why not the heating and cooling industry? Learn more by visiting northwesterntech.edu.
Nicely done.
Fire.
Welcome back to
You should have seen the
Hey,
word.
ice in your veins, Pilar.
You
Ice in
should
your
have
veins.
seen the. You should have seen the
Welcome
word
back.
"easy" wrote on Pilar's papers. Pilar went absolutely stone cold, empty. That was with nothing. That was from memory. Proud of you, girl.
I only read it every single day. It's 3 lines, right? Like,
Don't matter. It
Ice in
don't
your
matter.
veins.
Ice
You'll
in
give me
your
credit for
veins.
that one,
welcome
yeah.
back to The Hook. I would do that too, but then it's going to get taken the wrong way, and
What, the sheesh? That? Just do it.
Yeah, no.
Why?
Because it'll get taken the wrong way, guys.
Why? What
Nothing gets taken the
It
wrong
gets taken the wrong way.
Oh,
what does it
Juicy
mean?
got
Especially
it.
on the internet.
Yeah.
You
everything
never, you never know. Hey, you don't want nothing. The needles. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is too.
Oh, see, now you
Yeah.
guys are making it weird.
Hey, that's what the
Why
internet
you
does.
talking
They make
to
it
me,
weird.
bro?
The
You know?
internet makes it weird.
Yeah.
Jeff, you were part
Have
of
you followed Woodward Sports?
Yeah, good.
They got
yeah.
some good shit.
There you go. At Woodward Sports. You were part of the origination conversation of that. And Kennedy told us it was D'Angelo Russell. Is that true?
Yeah, he did the, he had ice in his veins.
Right.
So that's like, I guess that's the origin, but it's like, I don't know, not a lot of
Yeah,
people
'cause
know
now doesn't
D-Lo
mean- yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But other people do it now. It's popular celebration, but.
Well, you have
It's
ice in your
just
veins.
weird.
Paul.
I think I would have been like.
Well, that looks like
you're
you're
a hot
cutting.
noise, though, isn't it?
That looks kind of like you're like.
Caliente.
like if I'm
caliente.
putting ice through my veins because your blood is hot, so I'd be like.
I love grilled cheese.
That was such a telenovello explanation. Do you have the ice in the veins? Because I read so hot.
Turning
you
from
know.
from hot
I
to
see what
cold.
you're saying.
Well, who was hot
You know, or
last
maybe
night?
like I'm hot.
Like
Giannis.
last night, who should have done
yeah,
that?
Giannis,
Giannis
with his
was hot last
41
night.
points, right?
Yeah. You know, it wasn't was
Giannis-
Devin Booker.
Giannis joined Shaquille O'Neal and LeBron James for being the only players in NBA history to record 40 points and 10 rebounds in back-to-back finals games last
Really?
night. He
Wow.
was impressive, and he got some help. Drew Holiday stepped up with 21 points last night, and now we got a series on our hands.
So what did I say Friday, gentlemen and lady?
I don't remember.
Yeah, of course you don't. You're paying attention. But it's the supporting cast, right? It's all
yes.
about
Yeah.
the most consistently inconsistent person. Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday have to be better, right? Giannis is putting up. Giannis is going to be Giannis. We figured it out game
Giannis.
one. What?
You keep saying Giannis.
Gian-
Yeah.
Giannis.
It's Giannis.
We'll put a Y there, right, Pilar?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's
Welcome
all about
to
the
my
why.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
spell it like you
Giannis-
want it to be
sorry.
pronounced.
Giannis. Is that better?
Yes.
Giannis.
You had some balls. I
Sometimes-
was scared to correct him like Friday
No,
too.
you know what though? Sometimes
Wait,
I call
so
him-
why wouldn't
but
you
so
correct
many
me? So you
people-
rather me walk around like a fucking asshole?
No.
Why do you think I step
You
up
walked
on
into that
Maz
one
all the
easy.
time and correct him? Because
Stay
people
woke,
don't.
yo.
So thank you, Pilar. Tell him to stay woke on the truth. So Easy's got
But some people- I
Easy's
feel
got
like some
fucking
people call
squirrel
him
nuts and
Giannis.
Jeff's got big ass, big
Anytime
fucking
I-
balls. As the
He
Russian
does.
guys in the room would say, "You got big balls. Your balls are big balls, Jeff." Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Giannis, as I was
Well,
saying,
then I'll correct you then, 'cause
is
that's
going to be
Alex, not
consistent.
Jeff. No, who has big
I was
balls,
talking
huh?
to Alex.
You were talking to Alex, but
called
thinking
Jeff
of
out.
Juicy.
Yeah, it's all right, DMac. It's all right. You're thinking of
Where
me.
we get
That's
those
all.
pre-rolls?
Thank you. Thank you. You're right. Thank you.
And I understand.
Yes, see? Anyways, he's consistent. We figured out in the first game early. He looked better. His injury wasn't as bad or whatever for whatever reason. So it's about the team around him. Now, going back home, in hockey we call basketball it's more of homers, right? Where you play at home. You see Giannis hitting free throws like he's making free throws like he's a 70-80% shooter because he's not getting heckled and stuff like that. So home court matters. But you nailed it on the head, Alex, if that's your real name. Yeah, Drew Holiday was the difference.
Yeah, largest margin of victory for the final series too, and that's why I was saying Friday too. Like we felt like the Bucks were over in the first time against the Nets in the Eastern Conference Finals. And as soon as I got home, they kind of took the series over from there. Granted, yeah, there were the injuries and whatnot too, but yeah, Giannis played well, and yes, Holiday dropped the 20 points, but also Devin Booker 10 points.
Well, that's the inconsistency to the young guy. Playing on the road, the final, what's going to get you different? So you expect that, not the game. So now you see where it's the difference in the game 3 in the NHL playoffs, where Tampa went into Montreal and won that game, as opposed to Phoenix going in and winning this game, is more on experience, and it's the resilience to hang on. This was home court, that lack of experience in playing on the road in the finals under that umbrella. So you expect Phoenix not only to come back and play this big game, because Milwaukee, this is where game 4 means so much. But Devin Booker's gonna rebound. Also, can Drew Holiday be consistent, and can Middleton show up?
Who do you have in the series? Who'd you have in the series?
Phoenix is 7.
Phoenix is 7.
Yeah. And then I said 6 after they were 2-0.
Yeah. This last night, because this is the largest margin of victory too.
So does that change? But again, I painted on like Tampa Bay winning 6-3 in game 3, right?
Yeah.
It's a different game. It's more of I see it like the game was going to get spread out because of the home, because of what everything else. So everything gets amplified because of the immaturity, because Giannis, because guys feel good sleeping in their own bed because of the home advantage. Now that's out of the way.
Yeah, one key thing I do want to say too is Dario Saric has been out, I believe, the past 2 games as well, and that's, you see Giannis putting up Shaq numbers. All of a sudden Phoenix mixes like a big man. I don't know. I'm looking kind of nervous for Phoenix going forward. I want them to win. I want Chris Paul to get it, and I want Devin Booker to get one too. Maybe I don't. I want to end up here in Detroit somehow.
But it turned into a series.
It
turned into a series.
I thought it was going to be a complete blowout. I thought it was going to be a sweep.
Yeah.
I thought, no way are the Bucks going to be able to bounce back from this, like just through their morality or
morality.
Yeah, just moral, whatever.
Just
morally.
it's like morally. Like I just thought that no way they were going to have it in them, and I felt that the Suns knew, like, hey, the last thing we can do is let them have any type of confidence. We need to go in there to their house and just kick them when they're down, and that's not what happened.
But to your point, the scab that this Bucks team has built for themselves has been from behind in series and whatever, so they're comfortable. there's this comfort level of being in the position you had before. Now coming home, being down 2-0 and going home is a lot different than being down 2-0
Right.
going on the road, right? So
Yeah,
it makes it a
certainly
series.
makes things more interesting.
And you know
That's for sure.
Yeah, one sec, Jeff. But you know what's interesting, because it's 2 days between games now, right?
Mm-hmm.
For every game, that this means the healthier. You know, it's better for Chris Paul, obviously because of his age, but Giannis. Giannis, I'm just have spelled his name wrong. Giannis has to. He's going to be consistently, and you know, Phoenix is looking for the next 2 days for what the answer is. If there's, so in that,
for sure.
if there's any possibility of anybody else coming back from injury.
Yeah, I'm looking at some stats too up here on my doohickey. I feel like Maz would call this, but I'm looking too. So DeAndre Ayton, we see Giannis putting up those big man numbers in comparison to Shaq. DeAndre Ayton, Phoenix's center, only played 24 minutes in this game too. I don't know if it's due to foul trouble and whatnot. I don't know. Giannis found his groove. Maybe the Bucks have found their groove and that they're going to carry this on.
What was he on the free throw line?
Giannis last night was actually hitting him. I remember at one point in the broadcast they called him answer to Curry, and then Mark Jackson quickly corrected. I forget who said that, but he's like, "Yeah, that's disrespectful to the Curry family." He's like, "Can't let you guys do that."
That's funny. Juicy, what did you have for us?
So I'm going to play devil's advocate a little bit. So right here I have a fact. In the NBA Finals, when teams are up 2-0, 87% of the time they close the series. The only time, obviously, LeBron came back 3-1, but just to drop that in your guys' head, it's crazy how often teams, like even when they're up 2-0, like obviously it could be a series, but they end up closing it usually. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Do we have a clip from last night's game that we can play, Alex? Wait, I don't think we were able to hear you. Hold on.
Okay, David Bakhtiari is a really big Bucks fan. He's obviously one of the best
Offensive
offensive linemen
lineman.
For the Packers. And I think it's like 1 or 2 seasons ago where he started this trend of football players chugging beers at football games. And he was back at it against last night. And I may go as far as say that it was the reason why the Bucks won. So here you go.
Alex, what's your difference?
That's amazing.
That's in honor to his man there. And there he is, the legend
He
himself.
throws them back, though. Look at this.
He is massive.
Do you think they call offensive linemen big uglies? Like that guy's like not ugly.
He's a big sexy.
Yeah,
He's a big sexy.
Big sexy.
Hey, listen. Hey, Easy wants us all to say that.
Wait, was that a second beer he
That was
just
a
chugged?
second
Oh
one.
yeah. Well, guess what? His dad gets up and does one too. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Wow. Wow. You know, I had a girlfriend of mine
Easy
whose
hold on, I
grandma.
gotta finish. Sorry, Pilar, but Easy just wants that he opened it up. Yes, he can be the leader of the big sexy club that you want to belong with. He's honored. That's what he wanted.
what
He
it
goes,
was.
he goes, me and Bakhtiari and the offensive lineman, right? The big sexies.
Hey, Easy,
they
that's
call
going
him
to be
big
you and your
uglies.
son. That's going to be you and your son at games in the future.
Yeah, boy, he had a full head of hair on him. I don't know.
Oh, actually, minus the hair. You're right. You're right.
I have a girlfriend who her grandma would always want to do chugging contests with everybody, and she would smoke us all. There was not one person that ever beat her.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
ever
was
heard
like,
of Granny Dabs?
what?
You ever heard of Granny Dabs?
Granny Dad?
I have, DMac.
Yeah,
What is
She
this?
is built different. Yeah, she
Granny
that-
Dobbs is like an 80-year-old grandma, and she does these gram dab hits off the butt, like if I can't do a gram dab hit without.
What is a
insane.
dab hit? I don't understand
so
this.
you heat up. You heat
Alex
up the
just
wrist.
said,
It's
oh,
the sketchiest way
boy.
to smoke THC.
Put it
Looks
this
like
way,
sketchy.
it's the most sophisticated way where they have the concentrates or whatever. But she's like 80 years old. She might even be old or 85, and she just rips dabs all day.
What?
Well, how did I describe that?
I would send a link to
No,
Alex
yeah, that's
It's
Brown.
like
right on the
watching
button.
your
Play
great
that kind of
grandmother just rip your ass under the table.
No, she
and
does
call
like
you a
reviews. She
punk.
does reviews and all kinds of
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
She's
Her
huge in
holiday
the
just passed too,
cannabis
7/10 over the weekend.
I was there.
Wow.
She probably doing fat dabs, yeah.
She was.
Jen on social media
says,
says,
fat dabs, bro.
I used to beat the guys at the bar with beer chugging. I can't even chug water anymore, LOL. Like, for real, though.
I've never been able to chug beer. I hate the taste of beer. It's never.
Yeah, I was.
know.
I mean,
Beer too easy.
Do we have time for a DMac chugging beer story?
Yes.
of course we do.
Yeah.
Do you have any music? Can you hit 14?
Yeah.
14.
14. Let's see. We have.
Is that what it is?
You got it up, Jeff?
I think it's a crock of shit.
All right.
Who's
anyways.
putting that
it's just
one?
first
Is that Alex? Is that your board?
never
No, the
mind.
beds are up, but it's not.
Anyways, chugging contest. So as we know, I did Ozfest back in 2006, and I roadied for Zach Wild and Black Label for a week, and System of a Down, Darren Baligian for a week. Then I went to rehab, Pilar, but I already knew I was going to rehab before. So as I roadied for Zach, I was in charge of flipping the lyric card at the front with the set sheet, and then I was cracking beers in the back. Anyways, we had a blast, but we ended up outside of Hartford, Connecticut, in a Hooters, and it was me and Zach versus Phil and Mark, who was his security and his tour manager, and we were chugging pitchers of Guinness, right, which is like eating mashed potatoes and whatever.
You're disgusting.
Now we didn't know we're like 6 pitchers. We're 6 pitchers in, 3 each, and they were going to the bathroom and puking. Zach and I weren't. Anyways, I woke up. I made it to the tour bus or whatever like that, and the carpet, and in the kitchen sometimes there's that linoleum, and I puked on that. Anyways, I woke up the next day. I'm on the couch in the middle of Zach Wild's tour bus, and I go down because I got to go to the bathroom, so I go to the step down. There's Zach Wild laying on the floor. No, I didn't puke. I didn't pee. I said I was stepping off the couch.
But wait, didn't you say you puked all over the floor?
No, this is in the kitchen of the friggin' thing. Come on,
okay,
Pilar.
I'm sorry.
I know you ruined the whole
I
vibe.
thought he was laying in the puke.
No.
Okay.
No, this is.
Yes,
See,
okay, and
you
then?
ruined it. You ruined a
No,
good
I
story.
didn't.
No,
No, I
because
didn't.
now you
I
went
couldn't
ooh, and I
follow-
can't finish the story because it's supposed to show you what a great man he is, and never people are gonna think is he was laying
No,
in puke.
I thought he was laying in puke.
Did he clean up the puke?
No, but the
Yeah,
other
okay,
guy
but
said
then
this
so
was
you
before.
stepped off the couch. Okay, you stepped off the couch,
Right,
and then
remember I puked earlier.
Yeah.
Right, and passed out. Right, so they were still awake. And
you
then
passed out on the couch.
I didn't pass out on the couch. I woke up on the fucking couch.
So where'd you pass out?
On the couch.
God damn it, Jonas! I mean, Jeff.
I just said, DMac, I just said so. You
Anyway,
passed
Zach
out on
was.
the couch.
I
You
almost
said
stepped on
no.
Zach Wild because he was sleeping on the floor, making sure that I said this is one of the greatest rock and roll guitarists and men that is sleeping on the floor because he wanted to make sure I was okay.
Oh, that's
and he wasn't
awesome.
sleeping in puke, but that's what you should know about Zach Wild if you're a
nice.
fan of him. That Ozzy's guitar player and that guy is just a solid dude. So,
That's dope.
but don't go chugging beers at Hooters.
No.
Well, Guinness of all beers,
Guinness,
too.
yeah.
Ugh. I have a question because
And then hot wings. Oh, that must
Oh,
have
yeah,
been
it's probably-
painful. Ugh.
because you had a couple drinking stories, I assume. Anybody do a shoey?
Because I what?
You have a couple drinking stories, I assume.
Oh, I got a shit ton of drinking stories.
have you ever
People's
seen anyone do
drinking
a-
stories with me are better, though, because I can't remember half of them.
Have you ever seen anyone do a shoey, like my guy from the past weekend?
Yeah, oh yeah, shoot the boot.
Yeah.
A lot of guys do it on bets or whatever like that.
We gotta do one. We gotta see if Stick will do one, maybe. That's fun.
I
Man,
don't-
that's gross.
Why you want to copy
That's
other people?
gross.
Why you innovate on that? Make it a cleaner, but make it a unit. Like what's something that's unified that can be done that Pilar would
8 Mile
do?
Vodka. You do have
8
a high
Mile,
heel.
right? Because you can't do like he's chugging beer. So where would you into do a 8 Mile vodka shot?
Pilar, would you do a shot out of a high heel? One of your little.
I want to do a shot out of my own high heels, and I
wouldn't?
have clean feet. Yeah.
You can borrow my hat easy if you want.
Your
Just
hat?
do it,
No,
out,
that's
just do
gotta
it
be
right out of the hat.
nasty,
All
too.
sweaty and everything for you.
That's nasty.
You wouldn't do it out of your own shoe?
Not out of my own shoe, and I've
Must
got
have some
clean
stinky
feet. No. I'll smell them, but doesn't mean I'm going to lick them or drink anything. I'm like, that's just nasty.
If I wish we had the pictures of DMac's feet from before.
I have clean feet, but I still wouldn't do that. Like, that's just dirty. You ain't got to be dirty.
I chug a whole beer out of there too. It's
No.
nasty.
Not okay. I mean, would anybody on social media
That's
drink out of
about
their own shoe?
psychology, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
Because I did
Yeah.
that hot dog eating contest with Joey too, and that was psychology too. Because like 3 deep, I'm like, it was gross at a certain point.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. All right, guys. When we come back, it's time for us to get to our good, our bad, and our ugly from over the weekend. So stick around. You're tuning into The Hook on Woodward Sports Network.
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We're recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month. We're looking to grow and expand. Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech.
The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call. We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads. They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10 and a half months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire
Hire a graduate
of Northwestern Tech. Northwestern Tech. Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Hope everybody had a great weekend. We're here for Coast, and you got some yard work done. Whether you were using the Coast machete or not, you can get that at coastportland.com. Use WSN20 for 20% off. They're known for their lamps and their knives, whatever it is. Check them out on the website because you know it. Still giving stuff away on Fridays. Hashtag How We Coast. Anywhere here, Woodward Sports. I will find it. I will read it. Tell me how you coast. Maybe you need a little cup for drinking, like Pilar when she says, I didn't bring it, I want to drink out of the bottle because I don't want to see the boys drink out of the bottle. But we'll get to the 8 Mile later. But coastportland.com, WSN 20 for 20% off if you can't wait. Or Fridays, get your gift certificate.
Welcome back to The Hook on Woodward Sports Network. All right, my friends, it is time for us to get to our good, our bad, and our ugly. So we're going to start things out with easy. How was your weekend?
We're not doing the thing.
Oh, do we have it? All right.
Wow, Easy, you age a lot. Wow, you don't photograph very well. Did you see that?
I'm not photogenic.
You're not very photogenic, but nice coat.
I'll tell you what, I take a clean, nice shit on Woodward, and I'm back to looking young. Man.
There you go. Then you'll definitely be part of the Mazway family.
There you go. On my good, bad, and ugly, this is so cool to do because I don't know. I love being on the hook. My good. My buddy Tyler this past weekend on Saturday we went to the UFC 264 event. He actually found his dad, his real life dad.
Amazing. Y'all are silly.
Yeah. I keep my tabs on the kid. Yep. That's how I found out about Easy. That's why Tyler tells me I got to bust Easy's chops all the time. But that's what it's all about. You know, that's what I said. And when you can. I mean, old enough now, but I love the pictures when people bring the pictures and you can get another picture and show over the years because it shows not only it starts the story, but we go through it and it makes people realize it's a culture. That's why we're all connected. So another one to everybody who was at the watch party. Great to see everybody out there, friends and family. And then we're getting ready to do I know Wednesday we're going to be broadcasting from Cherry Creek Township, Cherry Creek Golf Course for the Detroit Sports Media Day, and we're starting to get out and about down at the Tiger Stadium and stuff. But come on out, get some pictures, whatever. If it's me, if whoever it is, but that's really cool, Easy. That was cool, man.
No, that was super dope. I was happy for Tyler, and like DMac said, anytime we're having an event, you guys are all welcome. Like that's the dopest part about Woodward Sports is you guys come meet us.
For sure.
My bad from the weekend. Was USA men's basketball. We have a star-casted team. We took a big fat L to Nigeria. Here's Kevin Durant getting blocked by a guy named Precious Achiuwa. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, but Kevin Durant, one of the all-time greats, I'd say at this point. He has a couple rings and scoring titles to go along with that. Really hard guy to guard, and there he is getting stuffed at the rim while trying to dunk on what's supposed to be an inferior basketball team. Men's USA basketball is supposed to be
sure.
Yeah, we have the history of the dream team, but looks like we're on another decline. That was not the promise.
Well, it's motivation. It's motivation.
Yeah.
No, it is. It's and every team. It's like our teams back in the 90s. No matter what. Everybody else, that was their championship game. So all these nights, this is the game of their life right there. You know what I'm saying? And on the other side, what's the motivation of the Americans? Not saying they didn't try, but how prepared.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask that too. Is
or
there
maybe
like a lack
they're
of
just
motivation?
better talent.
That
we haven't quite
there is
really seen.
More feel obligated, especially after coming out, especially with the way that maybe it's nicer now. You're more happy you're traveling and you're in the world. So you know what? I guarantee that. I'm not worried about, what, lost to Nigeria or hanging out with this chick all night. Seriously.
That's true.
Honestly,
I'm just saying, but could it be that maybe Nigeria was the better team that day? Like maybe they've got better talent and we just.
See, I don't know if they got better talent. This is a
looking
better team.
away.
Yeah, I don't know about talent though.
That is
like maybe they should start recruiting.
They are well coached though.
Yeah,
Mike Brown's coaching the team, so it's coaching and everything. Talent's no doubt.
Right, and motivation, and they gave 100. I would like to see, what was the U.S. teams? I'm not taking it away from Nigeria playing because you got to play the game, but I'm just saying it's not like, when push comes to shove, that
What do you care
those
about?
guys, why are you shoving
passionate
back?
about?
You know,
Yeah.
the game
Yeah.
will get over earlier, and I can get to this place.
And that's why, like, when I feel bad too, because Carmelo is like amazing in his history and what he's done for the. I can't really say he's done much for the game, but he is watching him throughout his career has been amazing. But his claim to fame is his gold medals, and then like, but I don't know, man. I just feel like it's a farce for the U.S. side sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Just out there
Yeah,
have
well, it's
fun.
certainly
That's
disappointing.
why they should use
but
it as development.
Yeah.
Because that's why you play the younger guys, and not saying it's right or wrong. You know, team's a team. You just put a team together. You can't expect them to click. But,
Exactly.
But that's why if you use it as more, that's why it's cool for Sadiq Bey or Jeremy Grant.
That's
or
the
stuff
coolest
like
part.
that.
Sadiq Bey's on that team too. Actually, Jaleel Okafor on the Nigerian team as well. Didn't play a minute.
See,
but
that's cool.
He's there. If that means anything. My ugly, Conor McGregor's post-fight interview, I guess you'd call it. I'd say a rant or a verbal assault almost on Dustin Poirier and his family. Not only did he's sitting there with a broken leg. If you guys didn't know, Conor McGregor lost this past weekend's main event at UFC 264. DKO doctor stoppage, snapped his fibula in half in the middle of the fight, which we'll have pictures of that later. But afterward, said this is not over. But then he said, "Your wife's in me DMs. Chat me up. Meet me at the club bit later, baby." And then she, I should have sent you this picture, actually flicked Conor McGregor off when he was like saying that.
Oh, good. I'm happy she did. Because, you know, I was surprised at that. And I don't know what the reaction was. I certainly want to talk about the party
I said this earlier.
that we had.
I don't care if he's got a broken foot or not. I would if I was still in the ring,
I
I
would've
would have went
gone-
across and kicked him right in the face.
Me too. I would have gone roundhouse kick to his face.
He called her
while
a
he
hoe
was down.
after that too, though. I didn't get the finish.
But see, even more so, guys, like, there's all these pictures of, like, him and his wife who have gone up from welfare and food stamps to the success that they're living in now. That's kind of disrespectful to your own
Well, he
wife.
doesn't care.
But
like,
if I was his wife, I would have been like, that's what you want?
No, you hit it right on the head, because when I was watching the event, I'm like, his wife is watching in like the third row, and you're saying this stuff. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's Conor.
Is. Like, if I was
in the words
his
of
wife,
Conor,
I would have beat him, and I would have gotten up there. I would have taken my show and been like, "You mother, don't you ever? What were you think?" I would have beat him.
Isn't that a thing about the
all
Mexican women in their
keys.
shoes? They get like,
yeah, maybe that's why
That
I
would've been you,
grabbed
yeah.
my shoe. Did I say I grabbed my shoe?
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about like, I grabbed my shoe, and I'd be like, "You
Some
are
Amon
an
vodka leaks out of it.
embarrassment. You are an embarrassment." If my husband would have said that, I would have been so mad. Like, I would,
Yeah.
that's what you want? Then you go and you limp your way over there if that's what you want.
yeah. Also, kind of embarrassed with the Conor too. Is like, bro, you're sitting there with your leg broken, like
Yeah,
you just
bro.
lost. Like,
This is what I'm saying. If I was his wife, I would have jumped in the ring while his leg was wrapped. I would have jumped on his leg.
Yeah, Conor hurt his ego more than his tibia that night. His ego was taking a shot.
Yeah, that shit was beat.
His
the
ego
hell
was
up.
shot.
But in the words of Conor, he don't give a bullocks, whatever that means.
Yeah, we gotta Google that one.
Yeah, what's do you know DMac?
Bullocks?
Yeah, he's like, I don't give a bullocks.
Yeah, don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think
weird.
it's a crock of shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but that's my ugly. That was very ugly to see out of Conor McGregor. Poor sportsmanship, and to attack a man's wife.
Well, it's a poor sport to begin with, but
Yeah.
but to get personal like that, that's how really bad things happen to you.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that was a good one. How did our party go?
It was
Saturday
fun.
was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
You went,
I was
who got
chilling
to
with
go? I
DMac
was
in the
so
second
mad I
half. We
didn't
watched
get to go.
that fight
It
together.
was a blast.
Yeah.
It was a blast. There was what was that fight where the hockey fight broke out at the end of the round? Steven Johnson. And
Stephen Thompson and
Stephen Thompson
Gilbert Burns.
And Gilbert Burns, and at the end of the
little
first
short
round,
punches.
Throwing punches.
Johnson's head and like this, and they were just like this. Bam, 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 bam. I'm like, hockey fight.
I think they were like, even like
gosh.
laughing at each other afterward too.
Yeah.
After that.
No, it was fun. It was good. Thank you
Yeah.
to Anthony and everybody at Imagine. It was anybody who was there. It was like cool. We got to meet not only the fans and Ryan's reaction. Ryan was there. Got to meet him. See a lot of other people that were out there. But we had a good time, and you look forward to doing that again.
Yeah.
What'd you have, Pilar?
All right, so my good was Italy won. That was a very good day in our household last night. My bad is that the ESPYs were so boring.
You know why?
Why?
No,
they
because
should
I
just
already
moved
won
them?
one. No, I already won one, so you
love
don't
that.
have to.
You know, I loved like the whole thing, or how they had it outdoors, and it was very, like, I would have loved to go have dinner there. They set it up, you know, a lot of social distancing. It wasn't in that uptight arena or anything like, you know, a theater where everybody's like next to each other. They had small groups all next to each other, but, you know, spaced out. It looked like a really nice, hey, let's go have a romantic dinner somewhere.
That would be actually kind of cool for like a date. The ESPYS.
Yeah.
That or Dodger Stadium. I don't know what I prefer.
Dodger Stadium, right? But it was just kind of boring. Anthony Mackie was the host, and I kept thinking, I was like, where do I know him from? Where do I know him from? But you're right. I came in here, I was like, what has he done? And I didn't want to go Google it. And you said
Captain
America.
Yeah.
He's the new Captain America.
No, he's a Falcon.
And and then you guys were debating on the whole Marvel thing. But I felt like, I don't know, I remember when the ESPYs were so funny to watch. Like, I mean, hilarious to watch. And now it's just kind of
ever since DMac got his, I just
boring.
haven't enjoyed him as much.
Everything's
Yeah, you know
all
what? I'm sure that
politics
back in the
now.
day when you guys
Smash
it was
Mouth
still,
played at mine.
It was
That's awesome.
That's what I'm saying. It was like
we were
the
at,
people that
Radio
used to
City Music Hall.
host them were just
Yeah,
hilarious.
Justin Timberlake.
I remember sitting in
Justin
the
Timberlake.
green-
I was
sitting
at
in the
that
green
one.
room talking to Chris Berman, and when it was pretty cool when he knew who I was.
Who hosted when you won?
I don't know. I don't know. I know Smash Mouth played.
Hosts used to get in trouble for the stuff that they would say.
Oh,
Like,
Anthony
it was
Mackie
just-
had one where he went at Ben Simmons for the bricks. He was like
But
thanked
he-
him for building all the houses and charity homes with all the bricks he missed throughout the season or something.
Yeah, but it's not like all the other ones. You know what I mean? Where they really did push the envelopes. But I guess that's just the era in which we live in. So
True.
that was my ugly. That was my bad. My ugly was the Addison Rae backlash that she got from everybody on social media. So if you're anything like me, you're probably wondering, who the heck is Addison Rae? I had no idea who Addison Rae was until I get on social media Saturday night, and I see all these people that I know, so people in the sports world, just blasting this poor girl. And people are like, poor girl, she's like a multimillionaire. Addison Rae is apparently this TikTok
right?
sensation, right? Who is a recording artist now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's got these songs out. And so she was at this UFC event. She was in the same room as, was it Portier or?
Yep.
So and they're from the same town. So she just interviewed them.
Oh, really?
She was just having fun. And she posted on her social media, making fun of herself, because before she got super duper big, she was actually studying a career in journalism for 3 months, and then her career took off from social media. Many people, Logan Paul, like all these people, end up saying, hey, I'm making too much money off this. So she went off, pursued her career. So she said something about, can we put the post back up so I can read it and I'm not misquoting her?
That was funny.
But she was poking fun at herself. She said, I studied broadcast journalism in college for 3 whole months to prepare for this moment. And then social media, the world blew up. People were saying that she was just, like people who've been really going to broadcast journalism school, and people are trying to get a gig in this industry. And then she ended up saying, never mind, y'all got me fired. Which she didn't. She poked fun at herself again. It was a one-time interview. She wasn't employed by the UFC. She was having fun. And I'm looking at all this stuff, and some of these people were my friends and people that I work with in this industry that were hating on this girl. And I felt like saying, first off, you have a job. You have a great job. What do you care what other people are doing? Why do you care? Second off, all these people that want to get a job in the broadcasting industry, I would look back and say, what am I doing wrong that she's doing right? You know what?
Yeah,
she's
be
having
dancing on your
fun.
phone all day.
Yeah, that's what somebody
Idiots.
said. If I was like subpar dancing, like, no, dude, it's called having fun.
Because people nowadays are idiots.
Really, they're uptight.
I got a better one, Alex. 355, 356. You ready?
Okay.
Haters gonna hate.
Mac, I actually got a new one of you.
Haterade.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
What's the new
you
one?
want to hear it?
Yeah. I'd rather suck by myself.
Wait, what did you say?
I'd rather suck by myself.
Did you say?
You know what that was wrong?
Yeah, the video game thing.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna suck, I'm gonna suck by myself.
I feel like you need to put, if I'm gonna suck, I'm gonna suck by myself.
Lord, I look at you saying it too.
I love grilled
I'm
cheese.
just saying.
Hey, 356. Pilar said it too.
Yeah, like don't suck with everybody.
There you go. 5630.
I got you now, Pilar. I tried saving you.
Shoot, yeah. Sorry, man. Well, I was gonna say You're right.
That's Mikey. I is not
Don't
part
you want to
of it.
suck by yourself, Easy? I'd
my
rather
God.
suck by myself.
Y'all quit being
Exactly.
dumb. Y'all quit being dumb.
We're dumb little
I think it's a
school
crock of
kids.
shit.
Right, Maz,
Y'all
exactly.
quit being dumb, man.
No, that's fun.
Y'all quit being dumb.
I'm sweating.
But
I don't
yeah,
sweat
I
on
think-
this show.
I was sweating for Alex when he said he's gonna play. I was like, oh, shit. I got nervous for you.
Well, I kept saying, I was
Dude,
like, what did you,
know
say?
what? Hey,
What did you
also, Alex, he's got big balls.
Yeah, there you go.
Big,
That is
big
actually a good
balls.
one.
But let me ask you,
balls. Alex
Jeff,
has
or even
big balls.
Andrew. Andrew, you guys start out interning here, right? Okay, this is what you guys want to do. You guys want to work in journalism. Do you guys feel that Addison Rae completely stole a job from you guys? Who wants to take this first? Jeff, do you want to take this first?
Yeah. Honestly, the whole Addison thing,
yeah.
you gotta understand.
One, two,
you gotta
check.
understand what business is, especially for the UFC. They're getting Addison Rae, and it's a huge publicity for them. Like they're bringing on one of the biggest stars in the country. Like and to come on and do interviews and stuff like that. I mean, it's good for them. It's good for business. So I don't really hate on someone for doing something like that. I guess the experience.
Do you feel that she took a job from you? Let's
No.
just say, because you know the whole story, right? People
Yes.
saw
Took my
this.
job.
No,
They
in
took
the-
your job. They took your
The reason why I
job.
would say no is
They
because
took your job.
if I'm mad Dana White chose Addison Rae over me or like anybody else that has a bachelor's degree, like you're crazy. Like it's clear they chose Addison Rae for a reason. Like she didn't even have to go to college. If she was just her like degree of fame, like it's good enough. Like she has a good influence. So I mean those people are just bitter, I think. A little bitter. Just a little bit.
I know
agree.
UFC
I
fans.
agree.
Absolutely.
Andrew, what's
Haterade,
your
man.
take on this? Andrew, go into the fishbowl,
No.
and then let's get.
Entering the fishbowl. Oh,
okay.
entering.
Actually, it doesn't.
No.
It
We're
goes
doing musical chairs.
We got it set up.
And that's why you guys aren't broadcasting from the UFC. I'm just kidding. I love you guys.
They're not even on Dana White's radar.
Hold on. He's good.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
We miss you,
Yep, we're
Fish.
good, Andrew. All right.
Okay. So I mean, it's one of those things that I agree with Jeff. Like, there's a reason why they chose her. Like, she's like a celebrity and everything. Like, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, they chose her. Like, she's not taking a spot. Like, I think like it's one of those things where it's just publicity. Like, stunts.
How about the opposite? How many followers does she have?
A lot.
So I'm
millions.
saying she's actually bringing
Exactly.
eyes
Exactly.
To
to
the
it.
That's what I'm
UFC.
saying.
So
Yeah.
look at it, because here's the thing that I
Well,
would say to all the haters. Well, if you were better, then they would have got you. So
Yeah.
put yourself in that position. She's
Exactly.
obviously working a little
That's
bit
right,
harder
yeah.
than you, or you're not happy. Don't push your emotions on other people.
And you know what?
Yeah.
This
Like my shirt.
business is
I do like that shirt.
networking. Instead of
This is
sitting
sort of your
around
style.
I like
You'd wear that.
You got the
like-
logo on there too on the
Too
right.
bad. Too bad.
putting
What?
salt on
The Red
people,
Wings?
throwing salt on people, like go out and network. There was a time that somebody got mad at me over over when I used to race cars, and they were like, how everything was just handed to me and
when
this
you,
and that. And
when
I was
you
like,
pitchforked them into the, like, when you spun them, or you got mad, or just because you got the opportunity?
because I had the opportunity. And they just went on there and just, I mean, total haterade. We're saying how I'm just given all these opportunities because I'm a girl or because I'm cute and this. And I said, first off, Mazda paid for one training of mine. And that was it. They didn't pay for my flight to the training. They didn't pay for my hotel. They didn't pay for my foods. They paid for my training, and that was it. And if I wasn't successful in that training, or if I wasn't successful in my first race, I would have never continued to get sponsorship from anybody. Okay, nobody ever handed me anything. And maybe that's the way it looks, right? Because I don't sit around and be like, "Hey, everybody, today this is what I did for work." Like,
What'd you do?
what do you mean? What? I trained.
No,
I
today
was-
for work.
Oh, today. Well, I prepared on what we were gonna do. I mean, today's
There
easy.
you
We're-
go.
But,
Tell
but
them
that's what
blame
I'm
their
saying,
parents for making them ugly.
No, but it has
your
has
parents'
nothing to
fault.
do with that. And I told this guy, I was like, if you were so
Says the guy with
worried
the cutest
about
kid.
my career, instead you were working on your career and you started to network and go to sponsors and say, hey guys, this is what I could offer you and how I can bring more eyeballs and sales to your product, you would have a sponsor and you too could be racing cars.
Pilar, it's just like, if you can understand what anybody else thinks about you, is none of your business.
Exactly.
It's the
Mind
same
your
thing
business.
as listen, where somebody thinks that you need to give them a reason. This is the response you need to give them, Alex. One cam. Right there. That's all they need to know.
Noise.
Right?
Yeah,
exactly.
look, she's
It's the
laughing
same
all the way to the bank. Addison Rae is laughing all the way to the bank.
And she
I didn't even know
realized
who
that
she
you
was.
see it by
And
her
you know
sense
what?
of
I
humor.
followed her.
Yeah.
I started following her because I was like, you know, good for her.
I
Women need
already
to
followed
empower
her
other
because
women.
she's cool to follow. I followed her one of the first one. I didn't even know who she was.
She was
And
on
I didn't
Boxy
follow her. I
things,
didn't know
too.
TikTok. I just do on Twitter because
Right.
she's got interesting and fun because she's a
funny,
positive person.
Yes, and she's young and just guys, just be cool.
And
worry about yourself.
And the game's
then-
changed.
Exactly.
You said people in this business, and that's the old dinosaur business that's changing.
Yeah.
Look around to this. This is the new business, and it's about you and I. And because if you feel this way, right, where we want everybody, doesn't matter that it's this female, but it's somebody who
Sure.
portrays that what you get out, right?
Mm-hmm.
To
Yeah.
me, it's a win-win. When I thought of it, how many followers she got? A lot. Well,
Yeah. It
David
makes
said it brings
sense.
eyes. It's
Come on,
win-win,
yeah.
you know, and
It
she's
makes
going, it's a
sense.
win-win, and she's friends with, so that's exactly
all
what
the
we're trying to put together.
Kardashians and like her
Yeah.
Rolodex is huge of celebrities.
Yeah, you be butthurt, but like the value's clearly there.
Of course.
Like that should just answer any doubt you ever had in your mind. It's like, okay, she's millions of followers to my like 2,000. Like,
Yeah.
it's your
So
answer
then
right there. You
make
shouldn't have to argue
your
with that in your head.
Instagram more fun and get more followers. That's it. That's what it needs to come down to.
And people have to understand, like, obviously, business at the end of the day, the UFC is competing to be one of the top sports in the USA, let alone
For
the
sure.
world. So, I mean, the NBA's done things like this. They've brought TikTokers onto the All-Star games to get them to do. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't
It's just
really.
getting with the
It's a
times.
new
You got to know the
business.
temperature.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right? And you got to get with it or at least get around it to
Yeah.
people that know it.
I heard Addison Rae is going to fill in the middle. How do you feel about that, Pilar?
I'd be so
I'm
happy.
joking.
No, I would. And I mean, if you were to see my dances on anything, that's why I don't dance because it's embarrassing.
Oh,
It's
you
like-
should do a tribute to Addison Rae by
No,
Pilar.
it would be an insult. I can't dance. I'm the only
You like
Latina
salsa?
in the nope. I'm the only Latina in the whole world that cannot dance. Salsa is
Wow.
made in the kitchen.
We need a
in my
23
household.
and me. I don't think you're Latina. You might be Canadian.
I can't dance. I'm like Elaine in the dancing. The first time my husband saw me dancing, he was like,
"That's hilarious."
"Are we in trouble, honey?"
He's like, I need a refund.
Yeah. All right. So
All
that's
right.
my good, bad, and my ugly. What you got, DMac?
My good was Lucas Glover winning his first time. Big golf fan, and he's always been consistent in the first time in 10 years. So that's just, I love guys who persevere. My bad was McGregor, just his attitude, and I'm not a fan of what he's trying to do. I mean, that's for wrestling. That's why heels are in wrestling. And when you start threatening somebody's
Well, then you know
family
it's
or whatever,
fake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, with this
right?
it's like,
Exactly.
yeah.
So that's, to me, I'm not down with that negative stuff. So
Yeah.
that's just me. And my ugly is Kurt Busch actually beat his brother Kyle, my guy, but I was happy for Kurt in a 400, and he and his partner used a little Ricky Bobby Talladega Nights shake and bake and pinned Kyle, slowed him down so his brother could pass with a few laps left. Yeah, so it should be interesting this week listening to all the NASCAR stuff, but that's a big win. That means 12 separate winners so far. If you know 16 make the playoffs, and there's 6 races left. So it's, and still no Denny Hamlin or Kevin Harvick have won this year yet. So it's going to be down to the points battle, but it's getting exciting. So
I didn't know that.
yeah, no, it was exciting, and just the way that it was done in Atlanta, and being at the last race there. Now they're repaving it, so it was sort of a big win. Kurt Busch, because Ganassi sold that race company coming next year, so he doesn't, he'll be racing somewhere, but this putting a win on it just adds to, the sale. You're going in, you've already made the sale, and then you just won, and so they've been kicking ass with that number one Monster Energy, and can you pull up the pit boss from Friday, Alex? Because I want to show you guys, this is where, now do you see that when I went through it? I didn't know this until after because I'm looking, but do you see the number 2, right, where it says Bush?
Yeah.
Right? Now that's supposed to be Kozlowski.
Are you serious?
No, right, number 2. But, and Alex brought this up to me, he texted later and said, and I didn't even know it, and I went back and looked. But there's certain things, and this is like something, where it's the universe giving you a clue.
Break.
So I called it.
Yeah, good job,
So
Jeff.
you
No, I'm joking.
Good job,
So
Jeff. That's out.
so it was there in the universe to see what it was, and I think he went off at like plus 2,600 too. So
Wow.
do you guys ever like? And that's just recognizing.
Did anybody take that bet in the comments from Friday?
Or sorry, so
Yeah,
that
did
was just
anybody take
something
that
to
bet?
something to go back to, but that's why your awareness, self-awareness, your surroundings, stuff like this. Sometimes numbers. I mean, we all see 11. You know, like 11-11. I see it all the time, and just how many conversations you have with people, and it's just really, really cool. And then that was my ugly.
I also would like to take this time to apologize to Chris Osgood for that blunder I made on that graphic. Chris, if you're watching this, you know, Kurt Busch used to be number 2, okay? Now it's Keselowski. Back when I was watching, Kurt Busch was number 2. It was an honest mistake, so please, when you're considering coming on the show, whenever that may be, and whenever Matt gives you a call, I apologize. I'm Chris Osgood. We love you here. I'm sorry.
You're amazing, Alex.
He meant. Well, I love you too, Ozzy. But he's a guy here. That's his wish. As I said, who do you want to come in here? Anybody? And so I said, show me. And then every time there's a glitch up, Alex quickly accountabilities to Chris Osgood. And then eventually I said, you keep telling him and showing accountability to Ozzy, then, you know, he probably will show up one day.
Well, there you go.
Or Zetterberg, he would be cool too.
Yeah, we got to get him in the country, but that's highly. That's
a little more difficult.
No, that's a given when he's in town, though.
Really, it's a given.
He'll be cruising around.
Really,
when he's in town.
Okay, yeah. Let's get on that.
It's just whether you'll be here or not.
That's so mean. That's so mean.
Addison Rae's taking your job, buddy.
Hey, Addison, that's fine. As long it's fine.
Yeah, right. You wouldn't even be mad at that.
I don't think anybody could say a thing if she took any of our jobs. Like what's our argument to
She
take?
took your job. I could say Addison Rae. She took my job.
I don't get it.
It's Randy Marsh.
Yeah, it's South Park.
Okay.
I have 20 and I still know the reference. I'll give myself credit for that.
It's been a minute since I've watched South Park. All right, guys, things are starting to open up in this country, which is so great to hear. What does that mean for the Lions fans? Well, stick around. We're going to get to it when we come back. You're tuning into The Hook on Woodward Sports Network.
Tony is a third-generation logger that has a simple, practical approach to life and work. That's why his Coast DX342 knife is perfect for him. The stainless steel blade is rust-resistant and made for all-weather use. And the double roll-lock safety ensures that it will never inadvertently close when he doesn't want it to. That's why Coast is trusted tough.
Hi, I'm David Hall from All Financial. With historically low interest rates and 5-star service, you could pay your mortgage off faster without increasing your monthly payment. Get started now at 248-308-5000 or chat with us online. Call hallfirst.com.
When you turn on TV, you're bombarded by insurance ads promising to save you money. But if you really want the best deal, you need a local agency that knows the insurance markets. You need our new sponsor, Legacy Partners Insurance. They're independent, so they get lots of quotes and make the carriers compete for your business. They shop between 7 and 10 carriers for personal, but it can be up to 50 carriers for commercial. They've been doing it since 1919, Maz's birth year, and you can trust their reputation and knowledge. It's really a no-brainer. If you haven't had your insurance quoted today, call our buddy Maz today at 586-209-4106. Legacy Partners.
Welcome back to The Hook on Woodward Sports Network. Y'all are amazing. All right. So it is about that time of the show where we get to our $25,000 kick for crypto promo. All you have to do is give us a call, 313-552-6322, and you will become our qualifier for today. Are we going to do an online thing as well? What's it going to be?
Yeah, let's do an online thing. What?
Crypto what?
Crypto art. Crypto art in honor of Art Smith.
Oh, yeah, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Art Smith. And to anybody who is wondering, that Art made a bet on Friday that with me, and I do not know why he did, but he got sick and tired. If you watch some of the commercials we have, Art was what you didn't see, I didn't tell anybody, is he mouthed me off the day before, so I was going to get him when I came back in, and he was sweeping, and I got him from behind and
Do you have it in there?
and did the commercial. But anyways, the fact of the matter that he lost a bet because Conor McGregor lost. So it just so happens, guys, and it's, coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend in Hazel Park at the Viking Arena, 6 p.m. on Sunday. There's also a game. Red Wings alumni are back in action Saturday and Sunday at noon on Saturday and 6 p.m. on Sunday. But on the intermission on Sunday, Art has to put on full hockey gear. And don't worry, I'm going to probably get him some goalie equipment so it doesn't hurt as much when he falls.
That's nice.
Well, you see, that's what I'm talking about. Trying to, okay. And so if you show up between periods, you might hear an announcer say the score after the intermission is Detroit Red Wing alumni, and then the UAW so much. And at this time, we'd like to introduce Art Smith from Woodward Sports. Unfortunately, Art lost a bet. Just watch. Yep. And then they said, the Zamboni will come up and pick up anything that's left of Art, and then we will move on. So, again.
So Jenna says, DMac.
Yes,
he
dear.
has 836 kids. Don't kill him.
No. I want you to know, because his dad was in attendance, and everybody who was there, his dad, 100% was like, I'll go easy on him. He goes, no, get him 100%. And in front of everybody, I got witnesses. And his dad actually on the side, right? He carries a gun and a knife in his one leg. He's got an empty leg. He's got an amputated leg, right? He's got a gun and knife in there, and he pulled it out and he shoved it in my side. He said, if you do not obliterate my kid, I'm coming back for you. Yeah.
Wait,
allegedly. No.
Allegedly.
I was like,
I'm a bad friend.
Are you guys really? You
But
don't know
I
me.
was, hey,
You don't know me well enough. But his dad did say, "Get up."
I didn't know
his
his
brother
dad.
or his cousin grabbed him. He tried to get you to do it there at the theater. Remember? He's like, all right. He grabbed Art. He's like, let's do it now.
No. Yeah, but no. It's on the ice. It's
Yeah,
full
Art's family's
gear.
pumped to see him get smashed
Full
against the
gear,
glass.
full ice gear.
All right, well, that's going to be fun. What date is that again? We
That's
can't
the
miss
25th.
that. The 25th
Of July, Sunday night, Viking
Oh
Arena.
my gosh,
What are the-
poor Art. Like, do you think he's got an advent calendar? Like,
We're gonna see him do like a bunch of crazy stuff with his kids, like leading up to that.
day.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It was
Day.
nice. I did put it on into account. He did say I look very good today, but I was wearing a
Big time.
I was wearing my Art Smith Woodward Sports hoodie, so no wonder I was just being facetious. Like, that's something Easy would say just to make him look good. Right? Like the thing, you see what Easy said? Isn't that
I'd say, DMac, you
isn't
look good
that
in the
David
reflection of my head
Bakhtiari's,
today.
big sexy? He turned the big uglies into big sexies. Well, I didn't hear that.
I said you look good in the reflection of my head today.
I appreciate you, bro. You just
my
shaved this
gosh.
morning, didn't you?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
It's glistening.
All right, so there you go, guys. You can either give us a call, 313-552-6322, to qualify, or type in our social media, Crypto Art, and you will become our qualifier for today. All right, guys, let's get to our sports update.
All right, what do you say? It's draft season. No, it is not the NBA. We know we're getting the first overall pick. It's not hockey. That's coming up. It is baseball. With the third overall pick in the 2021 MLB draft, the Detroit Tigers select Jackson Jobe, right-handed pitcher out of a high school in Oklahoma. Senior year of high school, Jackson had a 9-0 perfect record and 120 total strikeouts. Here, manager Al Avila on the Tigers' newest addition.
The Detroit Tigers select Jackson Jobe, a right-handed pitcher from the
Yeah, we felt that Jackson Jobe was a special talent with tremendous upside and a tremendous athlete too. Obviously, he's got a plus fastball. Averages in the mid 90s, but touches up to 99 miles an hour. With a tremendous RPM and a wipeout slider, a swing and miss pitch. We feel he's got tremendous upside, and he should be a very special talent for us.
Can I ask you?
That's awesome.
Can I ask you, because I know we're in the Yiser plan, How do you feel about Alavila in these draft choices? Like, is that kid?
Well, you know what? Yes, because here's what he's doing, and it's a development thing with a high schooler where it's a project, but you have an arm, and it's also an asset because you got a loaded gun in your artillery that you can use for trade, for whatever else, and on the development, not let alone the kids can hit 99 at the high school with the spin rate that he has. So it sounds like it's a Chris Fetter, the pitching coach project, you know, when he goes, oh man, I like that kid a lot. When you'll have coaches that specifically say that when they see the tendency. Giovanni Smith of the Red Wings, right? That's, you know, when I say my guy, because that's one of the guys where my guy's, you know, a unicorn, where it's trying to find, and I mean, my guys, my players in hockey. So right here, he's establishing that he's, right? Look at Mize, Skubal, Manning. You know, you look at what they have in the minors, and this is just knowing that they're going to be a crop, and hopefully you have an artillery like, you know, Atlanta did back in the day with Smoltz, Avery, Glavin, and Avery, or Smoltz, Avery, Glavin, and Maddox. So, you know, that's what he's building. Or if not, he's building. See, people say, why didn't you draft the shortstop or whatever? Because this arm is as valuable to trade for that already piece, right? You can trade one of these arms that's in AA or gets to A that has this potential because of this for that all-star shortstop, right? And do that contract. So it's also building pieces. So second round, they took Ty Manning. Where's he from? Texas, Andrew?
Texas. He played for Texas.
Okay, and then I'm going to go to Andrew with the update on the third round. I think you're on.
He's on, Jeff.
Yeah.
Second round.
No, he's off.
I turned it off. You were on. There you go.
There you
Say
go. We
something.
heard something.
Yeah, I think I heard something. Talk.
Oh.
Okay, there you are.
Okay, there we go. Isaac Pechos, he was from Ferriswood High School in the second round also. They have 2 second-round picks.
Was he a pitcher?
He was a shortstop.
Okay,
Ty Man was a pitcher.
was he a high schooler, did you say?
He's a high schooler.
Okay, but there's you know, putting assets, development, stuff like this. And did they have any other picks?
Yeah, they have. They're actually in the 7th round right now.
Oh, wow. So go through them.
Dylan Smith out of Alabama, another pitcher. Tower Manis.
Lefty or righty?
He is a righty.
Size?
He's 6'2", 180 pounds.
Blood type?
No, we're not there yet. That's all we need to know. We need to know his
sperm
size.
count.
All right.
Shut up, Easy.
Easy's getting really personal because he's got other agendas, right? Because he's got to work. Do you not know he's got a fertility lab at his house?
What?
And you don't know, like, hey, Pilar.
You did make the
I'm
cutest
so up front,
baby.
right? You know, everybody knows I'm the weed guy, right? Well, you need fertility. Where do you think Art got his pills from? Anyways, back to you, Andrew.
Oh my God, this is so wrong.
This
is so wrong.
In the 4th round, they drafted Tower Madison.
Should have used a suck by myself thing.
Yeah. What do I do, Alex? I'd rather suck by myself. Yeah, exactly. All right.
4th round, they drafted Tower Mattis out of Bryan University. He's a pitcher, and he's righty again.
How big? How big?
6'4" and 230.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
you got to give me some size.
Yeah, I know. I
got to see what I'm seeing. There's a hammer. 6'4", 430.
Yeah, they're all pretty tall. I mean, one of the guys they just drafted in the 7th round, Brandon Herter. He's from Georgia Tech. He's 6'6", 250 pounds.
Ooh, you can probably see some tape on
lefty
him.
pitcher.
Lefty. Oh, this kid will stick around forever.
1, 2, 3,
bias.
After is that it?
Yeah,
is that all we got?
Himself.
So
they drafted 6 pitchers.
6 pitchers, 4 righties, 2 lefties, and a shortstop, or one lefty.
And yeah, they also drafted a outfielder out of Kansas, North Carolina State, Austin Murr.
Okay, and so with all their picks, right, from the 3rd pick and go to the 7th round, right? Like, what pick is that number?
They're on 190. They're on the 7th round. The Tigers just actually selected. Their
Okay,
7th
so
round
you know, out of 190 and 200, whatever.
195.
Yeah.
So they're on draft number.
Well, it's all interesting, and when you get high school kids, it's all about development and see what it is. But you know, a lot of good signs, and I like Alavila as a drafting talent manager more than I do a running every day to day and making trades and signing contracts.
Sean was saying he was drafting to like prolong his firing because he keep running that bank of, oh, we got these guys in the farm.
No, that's the old I don't want to leave tactic as
Yeah.
opposed to where you
We got guys in the way. Don't
well,
worry.
the other opposite is the sabotage on the way out, right?
Yeah.
And it's sort of like what Dombrowski.
Oh my gosh, man! That's when I stopped watching baseball.
Yeah.
And by the way, you should apologize to Chris Osgood again because this guy's talking about hammers and size. You're playing onions drop over the suck by myself. And goddamn it, I said it too now.
Why'd you say GG?
Yeah, make sure
Said
421.
Bob.
Easy wanted to get in on it too.
Hot 420.
Yeah, everybody sucks by themselves. Would rather.
I mean,
I'd rather suck by myself. Yeah, because then it'll just bring me down.
I think it's a crock of shit.
Well, you know what, Maz? It's because you're a team guy.
I love grilled cheese
Yeah, you know, we both can agree on that.
because people nowadays are idiots.
Well, you know what? So we got to tell them, right? Suck by yourself. You're fucking idiots. I'd rather suck by myself. Yes. Yeah, exactly.
oh my goodness. All right. Can we
Maz
get
will
through
be
this
back tomorrow,
sports
by the way,
update?
so it'll be
Yes.
really, really boring.
He's are we done with the sports update?
No.
No. All right, I'll make this one quick, though, so we can talk about the Lions.
Hold on, the
Phillips
home run
Stadium.
derbies
Oh,
tonight. We're looking forward to it. 8 p.m. Coors Field, Colorado. Trevor Story's the hometown, but Joey Gallo, Juan Soto, and the show dog, Shohei Ohtani. Definitely watch that for show. Go ahead, Easy. On the ML,
Milwaukee Bucks
yeah.
roll the Phoenix Suns in the NBA Finals Game 3. Series now 2-1. Suns still lead. Devin Booker, cold in Milwaukee. Only dropped 10 points. Was disappointing to see, but Giannis continued to make history by being the only player other than Shaq, thanks to Alex for bringing up this fact, to drop 40 points and 10 rebounds in back-to-back NBA Finals games. There was also somebody else sucking by themselves in PJ Tucker last night, and I believe we have a video of that.
Oh, face.
Oh,
Bag
y'all are
alert.
terrible.
Bag alert, major bag alert. Bag alert, major
a
bag alert.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I'm happy I don't know that one.
But then I also, Alex, I sent, did you get the photo in the email?
Oh!
There you go.
He caught me with my mouth open. He got me
My mouth was open. What's wrong with
My mouth was open. Oh.
Easy, where did you find that, or did you just do it right now?
I had that in my phone because I saw I was cracking up because his
That
face
is
after getting face was like,
funny.
Absolutely.
Like, that's not right. That's not right.
yeah. My mouth was open, dog.
You got me with my mouth open.
Yeah, y'all are ass.
Other than that, yesterday,
I want that. You got her ass.
while Pilar wasn't massaging her husband's feet with hot rods, Italy won the Euro Cup 2-1 after they call it penalty kicks or after penalty kicks. There's some controversy around that too. I don't know if you guys saw all the England fans like harassing the guys that kicked for them.
Oh no, they were making racial comments to their own.
It's
team.
because England brought in these guys. They brought them in with like 2
Strikers,
minutes left in extra time, specifically so they could shoot in the penalty shootout, and they both missed, and England loses. Now England's threatening them with racial slurs and all that. Classy.
Yeah. Did you see Tom Cruise was there?
Yeah, he was sitting next to David Beckham.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dude.
Did his legs touch the floor, or were they swinging on the chair?
Why are you there? Why was he
he's
supporting
short.
England? Like, I don't.
Right,
I
yeah.
mean,
He looks English.
I don't know. I was like, dude.
He's a
you're
traitor.
Not, but you're not.
Ban him.
What's going on there? Like.
Anyways, moving from cup to cup, going to golf. Lucas Glover, first time in 10 years. No, it's Monday, so you can talk all you want. It's just the next day.
Lucas Glover!
Yes. Munions! First victory 10 years, winning the John Deere 7 under 64, shutting the door. That'll be huge. British Opens this week. Tees off Thursday. We'll have Hack and Whack on Wednesday. Also, Novak, the Joker. Djokovic claimed his 20th. Yes, 20th. Grand Slam title by winning the Wimbledon final on Sunday. And rest in peace, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, 71 years old. And to this day in sports, back to Easy. What you got, Easy?
In honor of the home run derby, we have Ken Griffey hitting a 460-foot bomb in the 1993, my birth year, home run derby.
The show dog. Oh!
Holy cow!
He hit the wall.
That's 4.5.
That's 4.5.
4.5.
That's 4.5.
That may have hit the warehouse.
That's a good.
Hey,
We should do announcer imitations. We should do a clip and make everybody do a.
That's 4.5.
It's a 4.5.
That's a 4.5.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, but wait a sec. She's from Texas. She should.
I'll do
You
it.
better.
You missed
She's
my
like,
hand.
oh, you just made me just speak the
gotta look
first
at the
thing I
elbow.
learned.
You never miss. Watch.
Watch the elbow. If you always watch the elbow, you'll never miss. If you watch the
look at
elbow, you
that.
never miss. Good hack, easy. Also, too, put the toilet paper in before you go number 2. We're talking about life hacks, right? Life hacks.
Wait, what common sense is that? Putting toilet paper down before you go number 2. I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, put it in there, man, because of no splash, and also too, when the bowl's gonna get clean, you don't have to. It'll help self-clean the bowl. Juicy, you're welcome.
I was about to say
I'm
thank you.
49 years fucking old, and I just found out about it the other day.
You're educating me more and more every day.
That's all it is. It's just the little things, right? Picking up the little things. Like that elbow thing, I learned like
So then
20
if we were
years
to do
ago.
a team high five
I did a lot of
now,
high fives.
I'd rather
in the
suck
90s,
by
so I had to
myself.
learn how to professionally do
So then
them.
here's the thing. We're going to do a team high five. Y'all got to look at my elbows.
Okay.
Oh, we did it, guys.
Bag secured.
Team high five. Yes, guys. Wow, that's amazing.
Let's see you do that, Maz. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Maz was in high five.
He would never high five me.
Maz's a hugger. I hug Maz a lot, honestly. It sounds weird, but Maz's a hugger. I don't think
He
I
is
high
a
five.
Maz always smacks me on the back when he's proud of me. He
Whoa,
like,
hey.
no, not like, oh my god.
Yes, he's a bad
I'd rather
shoulder.
suck by myself.
I'd rather suck by myself, but that's me.
Yeah, he holds his shoulder and then gives you a good pat on the back.
Yeah, sometimes it hurts.
It's almost a hug.
I'm not gonna lie.
When it hurts,
Sometimes it's like, give me a 5-star. Give me like a legit 5-star.
the fuck up.
Yeah, right? All right.
I just slapped in the head,
Are we
Jeff, when I
through
went
this
smart
day
enough.
in sports?
Did
And-
anyone
Yes,
say
we did that a
crypto
long time
art?
ago. Till you started doing high fives.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yo,
actually,
dude, that's a very special moment.
I know. It was.
You know what I'm
I'm glad
saying?
we captured it.
Me too.
I don't know if anyone's a
It's like
crypto
the
art.
juicy fruit one. What?
There's a couple crypto farts. He asked if anyone said crypto art, and
Is
I have
there
YouTube
crypto
up.
farts?
I did see a crypto fart,
Wow,
but
give
We'll
it to
take a
them.
crypto fart.
Maybe he meant to say
Joey 2 times with the crypto fart. Should we give it to him?
I think you already
He's
know.
He
got it.
tried. You got to give it to him.
Yeah, let's give it to Joey.
All right.
I like Joey.
Make sure we get your email, Joey.
Joey 2 times.
Joey 2 times.
Hey, sound off in the social media if you were just put like me or
Kevin
something.
James put
that who was there on
hashtag how we
Saturday.
coast. Hashtag how we- Kevin James.
Tell him tweet it or Facebook or.
Yep, it's on Facebook.
Get,
Okay, then it should make it to me. But tell me how you coast. What do you coast with?
Oh, so
'Cause,
you
like-
need more to that,
Well,
Kevin.
yeah.
How do
well,
you
just
coast?
like you got weeds
Hashtag how we
beside your
coast.
house, you know. You got a coworker you want to deal
Hey,
with.
hey.
You got no. So they might
We
have
already
bugs
got
in
our
their
trick.
house, or they
we
might
already
need.
got our trick. Remember our team high five?
Yeah,
There you go.
I wasn't
All right,
talking
guys.
about you. Why it's so long, so I can reach Maz when he comes back.
Suck
Just-
on myself. There was
Yo,
another
bro,
one.
I'm in the middle here.
Four
to
and a
get to
half.
Maz, you
Hey.
kind of have to get to me.
Hey, I'm a pro.
I know, but still. All right, guys. Well, we're going to talk about the Lions Stadium and reopening and all that good stuff when we come back. We got a little off track here, so nobody go anywhere.
guys.
You're tuning into The Hook on Woodward Sports Network. Team high five.
Welcome to the newest
nice.
Bridge Street Exchange, not only in downtown Fenton, now in the Somerset Collection. Located on the second level, south side, right next to Lululemon and Starbucks. This is where you can get all the hottest barware, or men's grooming products, or clothing, or... Oh, that's what you meant. Don't forget they got some cool hats too, and it's a lot of great local Michigan-owned companies that you're supporting. And don't forget, all under $3. You're such a loser. But for real, take advantage, 15% off if you come in here. Tell Kevin that Woodward Sports sent you. Or stop!
happens.
What's up, guys? DMac here for 8 Mile Vodka. Yes, born in Detroit. 8 Mile Vodka is not the don't tell me what, tell me who. Carbon aerated, filtered, 90-liter batches to make this award winner of the Sippers Cup 2021. Yes, it is tasty AF. That's what Pilar said. I asked her, how did it taste? She said, it's tasty AF. Right? Exactly. So if you want some of this for yourself, it's out there everywhere. If you are a patron to your local watering hole, order 8 Mile today or go to Meijer. There's Meijer all over. Get your 8 Mile Vodka. Let us know what you think about it. But when you do, please drink responsibly. Pilar taught us all how to do that.
That's how we roll around
That's
here.
how we roll.
Responsible.
That's how we
Welcome
coast.
back to the Hook. That's right. That's how we coast.
That's how we coast.
I love it.
4.5.
Welcome back to the Hook on Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's all-digital sports network, live from MyBookie Studios. We've got Easy D filling in for our boy Tom Mazaway today. It's been a lot of fun. All right. So let's talk about things getting back to normal, because boy, doesn't that sound great, right?
Hell yeah, I can't wait.
So now it's been announced that Lions are expected to have full capacity at Ford Field this fall for home games. This is great. This is great news.
Forward down the field.
A charging team that will not
yield. Turn and raise your hand.
Keep going, guys. Yeah, we're doing phenomenal.
Yeah.
Still don't know the words.
I need to
Still don't know the words.
Craig's, man. I
Guys,
gotta
this
read
is
them off the wall.
embarrassing. This is embarrassing, guys.
Hey, we
Pilar, do you know the
They
words?
don't deserve us to.
No,
I know
but
the
I'm
words
new
for
here.
it, but
I
I
didn't
just
even
wanted.
know.
The season hasn't even started. We gotta
We'll
hold
learn it
some
by
temper
the
back.
start of the season.
It's been over a year, Pilar. We gotta freshen up.
Okay, you're right. All right, well, so this is great news, right? I just hope that it stays this way. Things continue to stay open. There's always the threat that the new variants come in and.
Well, what are they saying? You're the variance updater. You just probably.
As of
read
right
it.
now, Michigan has maintained that they're going to just full steam ahead and stay open and
A
keep
charging
things
state
going.
that will not yield.
It's
Yeah,
about
that's how- I don't
freaking
think-
time.
Yeah.
I have a question as like a new parent. How long till I could take Bryson to like one of those things? Because I know it gets
When
crazy.
you're comfortable.
Well,
Yeah.
how old is your
Be
son?
vaccinated.
He's
or
1 and a half.
whatever.
He's gonna be 2 in October.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
absolutely.
still baby. So, I
I'll
mean,
take him preseason. It won't be that too many people, huh?
Pardon?
I'll take him to preseason because there won't
There's
be too
going to
many
be
people.
people everywhere.
It's gonna be
Yeah, actually,
packed.
especially now, yeah. Because
It's
Take
gonna
them
be
to a
packed.
baseball game.
This has always
during the
been-
week. And
Yeah.
and you know what, and be down there for before and just catch a few innings or whatever. You're, on a nice day, you'd have way
Couple
more
beers
fun.
with them.
Yeah, a couple beers with them.
couple shoeies.
These are dumb.
Uncle D will come
These are
by
bad.
and give him a CBD
No,
gummy.
I always feel that as long as my kids are
Bryson, the most lit baby on earth. I'm
are
sorry.
young, are so young that they can't tell me when they don't feel good, I always try to play things on the safe side, right? Like
Yeah.
if my kids are sick, they can't still quite tell me like, hey mom, I don't feel good. I have to take signs. Like if they're pulling at their ear, then their ear hurts. Or if they have a fever, like why could they possibly have a fever? Like it's really hard when they're young like that. I also think that as a parent, you just use a little bit of common sense. If the numbers are skyrocketing around that. Huh?
Common sense is not common.
It's not. It's not. But listen, I'm about bringing common sense back up into this world. All right?
Bring it back.
Bring back
Stay
common
woke,
sense.
yo.
Yes,
Yeah.
yo. Stay
There you
woke.
go.
Common sense is cool, people. Common sense is cool. So if cases are skyrocketing, then I
Ain't
would never
no
take
sense
my
like
kids
common
out, right?
sense.
Like that's just the way I feel like it.
If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
What?
I said common sense.
And then the what?
If it don't make dollars,
What?
it don't make sense.
Oh, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can go in without a mask. Oh, come on, Jeff.
yeah.
Ford Field is also saying that you can go in without a mask and you do not need to prove that you have been vaccinated to attend a game.
That's right.
I
mean, it's
every
fully
time
open.
I used to have like season tickets, and my voice would be hoarse the very next day. I love Lions games. There's like sports like hockey. I feel like obviously it's so fun to cheer at hockey games, but like those third down moments or crucial moments for your team's defense on home field advantage. You just get everybody in the crowd. Just fucking
Well, there's
go
something
crazy.
there's something with there being 8 of them and having season tickets, 8 of them a year,
Yeah,
and it's
that
an
too.
event,
Yeah.
right? And
For
you
sure.
can you look forward to it for those 8 and hopefully more if you're in another city.
Mm-hmm.
But you get those
that's
false
all-
start. Like remember that Monday night game
Right,
against
no,
the Bears?
but you know what? It's event. It's an event. So
Yeah.
you put all your energy into it. And what I'm saying is you lose all your voice because you're just giving everything you got like you're out there on the field. And that's the thing. That's the passion. So imagine when we have a team that gets, imagine a playoff game, how loud it'll be.
Oh, my God.
And Ford
man.
Field actually
This
captured that
city
sound
would
good.
go
Oh, yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, it
Are
would.
you
Nuts,
kidding me?
Pilar.
Nuts.
And it's crazy too because like we haven't been like a good team. So like for us, our fans to be as passionate and like
Oh, my gosh.
as loud as we can get. Like wait till we start winning some games.
Woo,
Oh, man,
that's
like
what I
you
was
said,
going to say.
it's
I mean,
like,
we're
fuck.
loud and have a good time when we're losing.
Let's go! I can't wait.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys, let us know your thoughts. Y'all excited about getting back to unrestricted sporting events? I mean, it sounds so weird.
Oh,
it sounds
yeah.
so weird that in our lifetime, this seems like something
I
that...
still haven't been to one since COVID.
Oh yeah.
Really?
It's a Tigers game.
Andrew, you went to one?
Well, yeah, I went to the Pistons games a couple times.
Hold on.
How was that?
It was pretty fun. It was kind of weird. You know, I went to one in like January, and it was like there's no one there, like because like my mom has like a little like game plan for our family, so they're like you can come in like during like December break. So we went in, like you had to wear a mask, couldn't eat or drink water. Then the second time I went, you could have eaten something, but there was only like 700 people in the arena, which is kind of crazy.
Wow. So you went when there was still a lot of restrictions.
Yeah.
Would you go now with no restrictions?
Oh yeah.
You would.
Me and my brother are talking about trying to go to actually the opener in
Oh.
September, hopefully. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I feel like more people are just a lot more comfortable
I bought-
with it now. And
Oh.
you what?
I bought tickets to LA for the Rams game, Lions Rams. Me and
Did
my
you
uncle,
really?
Yeah, me and my Uncle Fred are gonna go.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game.
Uncle Freddie.
Uncle Fred.
You know what? You're
He's
probably
listening.
smart
How,
to do
Fred?
it now because I'm sure that if we're good going into that game, tickets are gonna go crazy.
Yeah. That's we're gonna just do a whole bunch of fun stuff. We're gonna try out for like random movies and shit too. Just I don't know, just make a. It was like spur of the moment, July 4th. He called me. I'm like, why are we discussing this? Like, let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Why not? DMac, I know you're always having a good time. You'd go, yeah. I mean,
Is that even a question?
yeah, yeah. I mean,
we gotta go.
DMac will go. You're
When
ready
is
to
it?
go.
Which one?
What are you talking about?
The
No,
Lions.
just go to the Lions
Lions
game
Rams.
together. Yeah.
Oh,
Lions
yeah,
LA.
Lions game, but you're talking LA, right?
Yeah. Well, that was
Yeah, but it's
October
here.
23rd.
It's
That was in
here.
LA.
It's here?
No,
No,
that
it's-
one's in LA.
That was
Oh,
in
you
LA.
bought tickets to go to LA?
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
the Rams coming here.
Oh, no, we're making a
Wait,
whole-
the Rams game
Is
is
in
in
LA.
LA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to make a trip out of it because all the extra, expenses
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're staying
Heck
somewhere, but hey,
yeah.
it'll be cool though.
No, the
It'll be
game
fun.
was there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
And yes, Pilar, I don't do it unless it's fun. And the only person that makes me do that is my wife. And that's the only person, it goes with my one feeling. She owns it, so
Aww.
I know.
I'm gonna go home, tell that to my husband, and be like, "Baby, your one feeling, who owns it?"
Yeah, you're allowed it.
He's gonna be like, "This is a
Who is
trick
it?
question.
Mama.
This is a trick question. I don't even know what I'm supposed to say." He's like,
When
"What
you say,
feeling?"
well,
Oh, he's
that's
gonna say
the
you
one.
all day.
Hey, the
He's
one
gonna
who's
say-
rubbing my feet right now is the answer that should be. If I was him,
That's a good one. That is a good one. All right, guys, let's have some fun with.
I'm having fun.
We always have fun here, but let's have some fun.
Not always.
With
Sometimes I'm yelling at Mass.
with sports.
Oh, that's fun. You're right, Pilar. It is
Sports
always
memes.
fun.
You have a good time doing it. Sports memes from over the weekend. In our best captions. Although Easy, I feel like you gave us yours already. Was that yours?
One. Oh, it could have been. Yeah, I'd say yeah. I sent him another one too, but I don't
All
remember
right,
what
well, let's go. All right, Easy. Whose is yours? Let's put yours up.
Put it up.
Wait, which one are you in? Oh,
Doesn't matter. I don't.
Caption that.
not gonna put it up here for too long.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can take it down.
Fook. I don't. F-O-O-K. Where'd you guys caption that
Oh,
one?
that's great.
You know what I would have said to that one?
Huh.
Oh shit, I'm not wearing shoes.
What's yours, Pilar?
Because then
All
it
right,
would
put
mean
mine
that
up.
it broke his ankle, not his
I
shoes.
got it.
Yeah.
I got it. All right, put mine up.
Yeah, again.
That's from London, right?
So this
that's
is
the Prime
when they
Minister.
realized-
That's Boris Johnson.
When they realized
That's
that
the
the
Prime
cup is not
Minister of
coming
England.
home.
That's Boris Johnson.
This is great, though.
So what's your caption?
It's not coming home.
Not coming home.
Not coming home.
And then I wanted to show you the goaltender right there.
Alex, that's a dope picture.
Yeah, and I wanted
Wow.
Alex to pronounce his name, but that was one of the saves he made in the penalty kick, both to the left side low and stuff like this. But what's his name? This guy will
He's
get
like
the DMac treatment in Italy.
How tall is he? He's like 6'8" or something.
Yeah, and I
like
learned that he's
6'7".
like 21 years old.
Yeah, but what's his name? Did you see how, and I go back,
Pilar
did you
could
see
pronounce
after
it.
he saved at the end how he pimped that out? Like it was
Donnarumma?
like cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
What was his name, Alex? Who's at the bottom?
Donnarumma.
Gianluigi Donnarumma.
There you go. You're my guy. My guyer.
Hey, do you want to put up the other one I sent you?
Great
Since we didn't get to
selling.
use it earlier.
Is it this guy that looks like he's throwing up?
Yeah, the one that's shooting
That's
the boot.
so
Shooting the
gross.
boot. Yeah, because they put hot sauce in the shoe in the beer before they gave it to him.
I know.
That's him
I
spitting
watched.
it out,
I was
Pilar.
sitting beside
So
you.
gross.
I always want Pilar to
I'm not
see.
even licking.
Just
That's
look,
so
it's
gross.
not
No,
puke,
I don't
it's
want
just
to.
beer.
But it's gross.
We'll caption it. What's the
Not
caption on
puke,
that
it's just
one?
beer.
Who peed in the shoe? I thought this was beer.
That's funny. No, you put up the picture of Italy's.
Goaltender, Gian.
Yep.
Gianluigi.
I'll tell you though, who was really
Domatero?
a badass was Argentina's goalkeeper.
Charles.
Emiliano Ramirez. Oh, no, Martinez.
Martinez.
He's got a really long... His name is Damian Emiliano Martinez Romero.
That was pretty good.
Who's that?
He's Argentina's goalkeeper. Oh, my gosh. He was so
the one that
great.
beat Brazil.
Yep, he was great in the last two games that we saw him play. I mean, phenomenal goalkeeper. There was some really good soccer going on this time around.
Absolutely,
I feel like.
great talent.
Yep. So, all right, guys, if you guys have any memes from over this weekend, there was a lot of sports going around and a lot of craziness in the world of sports. So hit us up on our social media at Woodward Sports. When we come back, the ESPYs were going on last weekend. Let's talk about some of the winners and losers. Did you guys think everybody that won deserved to win, or do you think somebody was shunned? Somebody was robbed. Nobody go anywhere.
Extreme Shaft.
Into the hook. You're tuning into the hook on Woodward Sports Network.
Who won it? The Extreme Shaft.
Joey 2 times.
What's up, y'all? DMac here. Our friends at PAM, yes, the Public Adjusters of Michigan, are giving you the chance to win a twosome in the third annual Darren McCarty Grind Time charity golf outing on August 6th at the Links of Novi. I'll be there. The event is totally sold out, so the only way to win it, to get in, is to win. All right. It's going to be a great time. It's honestly, this is when all the degenerates and the degenerates and everybody in the family come on out and has a great time, and we thank Links and Novi. So to enter, woodwardsports.com and look for the PAM, P-A-M logo to register. PAM represents the insured for property insurance claims, homeowners, commercial property, fire, wind, and smoke. They get you money and they do all the work. Why wouldn't you have them do it? Call PamFirst.com and be sure to go to woodwardsports.com and register for a chance to win a twosome in my Darren McCarty Grind Time charity golf outing. Excuse me.
Welcome back to the hook on Woodward Sports Network. All right, guys. So the ESPYs were last weekend. I feel so many people just kind of forgot that they were this past weekend. So many people just forgot that they were going on.
They didn't forget. No one cares.
Hey, almost on
Maybe
purpose.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Forgot
They
on
forgot
purpose.
almost
Look
on
at the
purpose.
Olympic basketball.
So much going
Conor
on.
McGregor.
Yeah.
Black Widow came out.
I know,
Yeah,
dude.
I heard
I
80
heard
million
Black
great
Widow
reviews.
was great.
Dude, it was dope.
I can't
Was
wait.
it dope?
It was honestly.
When
No,
does
Andrew
when
said
does it
no.
take place? Does it take place
Oh, you haven't
after
seen it.
Endgame?
So before 'cause remember she well, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen it by now. She
Andrew doesn't want to hear it.
You haven't seen it?
I have not seen it. I'm seeing one
That's
Wednesday.
your fault. Then you just
Wait, you
Close
haven't
your
seen
ears.
that. No, he hasn't seen. You haven't seen Black Widow.
I've not seen Black Widow yet.
But you're saying.
Oh, okay. No, I was just telling you that's the time it took place. It's before Endgame.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about the movie because I want to get. I'm
Oh, yeah,
a huge
that's right.
fan.
Yeah,
in
I'm
Endgame she was.
gonna try and watch it
Dude,
tonight.
honest, like for like fighting scenes.
No, but where in the trilogy? Where does it come in? Like as far as when she
it
comes?
was right after Captain America versus Iron Man.
Okay.
After they split up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War. So they're
Okay.
all kind of on their own before
Yeah.
they got back
no,
together.
it's cool to see how, and in the Marvel universe, right? Like when you get in chronological order, then you can see what goes on because there's always characters with the backstory, and that's what I love about it. It's just like the movies are like the comic books.
Yeah.
They're dope.
Yeah, we're supposed to try and watch it tonight. This is what I love about Disney Plus is that for $30 you can watch it at home and I don't have
that
to worry.
Amazon Fire Stick get you for free though. I'm just saying.
We bought
heard
the
through
Amazon
grapevine.
Fire but we bought the Amazon Fire Stick and we couldn't get ours to work. And they weren't cheap. They were like $75. I mean,
I know a guy.
No, I bought one. I bought one from a guy.
Oh, within your guys.
Yeah, but
Clearly.
you got to buy it from
Pish
the right
posh.
guy. It's not the
Yeah.
what, it's the who, Pilar.
Exactly.
Clearly, well.
Guess what? Your who is.
Clearly.
Yeah, I'll just go play the sound effect.
Yeah, like for real. Though.
I'd rather suck by myself. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, well, that's
So,
what's going on.
the
All right, guys,
ESPYs
let's talk about the ESPYs. So I guess the biggest one that everybody was not surprised with, but I kind of felt like, really? You have to remember that the ESPYs are the fans voting. So Tom Brady wins Best Male Athlete. I mean, that was a given. I was kind of mad that he got it over Lewis Hamilton. But then again, the fans vote, so...
Right, exactly.
Right? I mean, people probably don't even know who Lewis Hamilton is.
No,
He's
that's
one of
more-
the best
more-
race car drivers
yeah.
that ever lived.
If the survey was done on the other side of the pond, you might have had
For sure.
competition.
For sure. I mean, is anybody shocked that Tom Brady won?
No, I don't even. Yeah.
I mean,
A
okay.
lot
Tom
of
Brady.
times it's a
So-
popularity contest.
Yeah. Buccaneers win best team over Alabama football.
Yeah, I think just
This-
because of the age.
They
because
won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, Alabama fans, y'all should have been out there voting is the problem. I feel that college kids were just not being very proactive on this one.
Well, they weren't in school.
You're right. They're busy. Ohtani wins best MLB player. Nobody's going to debate this one, right?
Yeah.
Well deserved. Phil Mickelson wins best male golfer over DeChambeau. Anybody have a problem with that?
No,
I don't.
mean, it's a popularity contest, and this was
And he's-
definitely taken after the PGA Championship.
He just
so.
recently won,
Yeah.
so well deserved. Best play, DeAndre Hopkins, Hail Mary. I love DeAndre Hopkins. I couldn't be happier for him.
I can't think of nothing. better.
No, I mean
Off
that's
the top of my head, no.
that's
This
there's
is-
other great plays. It all depends, like the last second ones. One of the ones that Coleman goal in the game, the diving one.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
See, but I don't know
cool.
if that's in time enough for that because this is like 2020, right? These or no, it would have been
Well,
this
these are
year.
2021.
2021. Yeah.
Hey, hey, it's a seat. That's
that in
totally
there?
Maz. comment.
Yeah. All right, the next one that I found very interesting was Devonta Smith wins best male college athlete over Trevor Lawrence. Whoa. Are people already starting to throw shade on Trevor Lawrence?
No, he won the Heisman
Yeah.
and he won the national championship, broke all kinds of records. It's his all day. Now, a couple years prior, you give it to Trevor Lawrence, but last year it's Devontae Smith.
Even that year
Devontae-
prior to last year, you could have given it to Trevor Lawrence probably. Like, he's been having a great 2 years.
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
college.
it's just
The last Devontae Smith.
there's a permeation time, right? And it's just like cooking. What's too early, what's too late, and everybody's different.
Yeah.
I'm more of a late bloomer than other people.
Yeah.
Some people need special guys coming out early and different. So it's more of the maturity. And today it's about a lot of it's not as much skill set. It's about development, but it's also maturity, and different guys mature at a different level. So the one thing that popularity contest, because in hockey, Patrick Kane of Chicago had a great year, but he won the hockey ESPY for Player of the Year, and really that nobody was paying attention to Connor McDavid and what he did, over 100 points, and setting records and putting his name even closer with in Gretzky and Lemieux conversation. So that was a bit of a joke, but it happens. That's where, to me, it goes, oh, okay, well, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right, guys, let us know your thoughts on our social media. Were you guys happy with the results from the ESPYS of this year? You kind of over it?
No one gives a bullocks.
At Woodward Sports. All right, so we're going to do a quick bracketology in July.
You want to do that?
Let's go on ahead and
let's
put that up.
let's do Lions fantasy, since I kind of wrote it in the title.
Well, so we've got 9 minutes left. So the bracketology, if you got the bracket up, isn't it the same bracket you've been putting up?
Mm-hmm.
Or no? Okay. So we're just going to go over this real quick, let you guys know our thoughts. Who do you think is going to be advancing to the finals? So let's look at round one. Nobody's going to take Soto, right, on this one?
Yeah.
Some people have him as an upset.
Soto, yeah.
You have the upset.
Shohei is on upset alert in round one, in my opinion.
Okay,
Soto
but at our table, is anybody actually going to go against Shohei? Anybody here? I'm not. I'm going to say Shohei Ohtani all day long. Anybody else want to say different?
Crickets.
Crickets.
All right. So then moving on, Salvador Perez going up against Pete Alonso.
Catcher for Kansas City.
Yeah. Oh, thank
First
you. That is
baseman for
so
the Mets.
helpful.
Pete Alonso, I will go with.
Pete
And
Alonso.
so
I
am
like
I.
Pete.
I'm not a big baseball guy. So,
All right. Well,
the names I know on there is
so wait. You have to pick who's going to advance between.
Pete Alonso has won the Derby before. I'm almost positive. So
it's Pete Alonso or Salvador Perez.
Perez.
Who do you think is going to be here?
I like saying Perez, so I'm going to say Perez.
All right. So then from that, easy, do you have Shohei going over Salvador here, or do you have...
Oh, I mean, as fun as Perez is to say, Shohei Ohtani's...
How about this? Who's your final four?
Okay, that's significantly easier.
Perez, Ohtani, Gallo, or Gallo. What do you say like
Gallo.
that? Two L's?
Gallo.
Olsen.
And, okay, so who's your final two?
Give me Ohtani and Olsen.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to... Oh.
Olsen, he has more... You can't lose to a pitcher in a home run derby. Come on.
All right. Pilar, who's your four?
So I'm going to go Shohei and Pete, and then I'm going to go Story and Olsen. And then from there, I'm going to go to Story and Shohei. And then from there, I'm going to say Shohei Ohtani wins it all.
Alex?
My final four, Ohtani, Alonso, Gallo, and Mancini. I think Ohtani and Mancini is the final, with Ohtani winning it all.
Juicy.
I'll go Ohtani, Alonso, Gallo, and Mancini, because I like Mancini because it sounds Italian, so he might be Italian.
Mancini.
We'll rock with Mancini, and then I got Shohei whooping his behind. All right.
Shohei,
Ohtani whooping his behind.
You got Shohei winning it all?
Yep.
It's his year,
It's hard to
man.
go against him.
Yeah, he hits bombs. Like, I mean, the guy, if you watch any of his highlights, they're going like over
You
the
think
park.
these guys will let themselves lose to a pitcher, though?
Hold on.
No, you're right on that.
I got Soto, Alonso, Gallo, Mancini. I got Alonso and Gallo in the final, and I got Alonso with the victory.
Wow, you really did change it up there. I'm the only
You
one
guys
who
are
really's
boring.
got Story
At
going
least I got
to the
odds. You
finals.
guys got
though.
to pay money to win money.
All right, so let us know
Fair
your
enough.
thoughts. Who do you think is going to take it all in the home run derby at
couldn't win no
Woodward
matter what,
Sports?
Jeff.
Let's do a quick round of me gusta or no me gusta. Scott Foster legitimately does not like Chris. Social media is actually blowing up on this right now, guys. I mean, all kinds of not happy over this.
Yeah, so last night marked the 12th game in a row that a CP3-led team lost in a game that was head officiated by Scott Foster.
Mm-hmm.
And this clip I'm about to show you is from the press conference pregame, where the streak was at 11, and Chris Paul fielded a question about Scott Foster, and this is what he had to say.
Hard competing. We got to try to, limit their free throw attempts. You know, they're shooting a lot of free throws. Last game tonight, I mean, if I was a betting man, 11 games in a row. 11 games in a row.
It's a good way of tiptoeing around it without saying it directly. Avoid any fines.
And let me just add to the top, it's even worse. Because the one game he did win, Chris Paul didn't play. So, I mean, like, his team won. It was Scott Foster refereeing,
what are
but he
the
didn't play.
stats as far as, like, because people now will dial into it like the Pete Rose game.
So, okay, let me tell you this. Chris Paul's teams have gone 0-11 in their last 11 playoff games when being refereed by Foster.
You want to know last night's, like...
I want to know because the spotlight was on him last night.
So
now, was it imperative because now you got people waiting to see... You'd like the Tim Donaghy when he was fixing games and stuff like this is saying a fix, but is there a prejudice because the spotlight's got to be on him? What Chris Paul just did there was to backhand slap him to get everybody's attention, and that's pro.
The DeAndre Ayton was in foul trouble last night because remember he only played the 24 minutes in Game 3 versus the 40 in the first two. But I'm looking at the free throw totals for the Bucks. Big jump from Game 1. The Bucks only shot 16 free throws. Game 2, they shot 23. But last night, under Scott Foster's name, 26 free throws. But they also hit a lot more, too. They're 20 at 26. But
I'm pretty sure in the first half of last night, Giannis had double the amount of free throws than the Suns' entire team did in the first half. So
yeah, and he was actually hitting them, too. Remember they were talking about the Antetokounmpo?
Yeah, he actually was doing a pretty decent job at the line, and that's really what helped him in this game.
Yeah.
But a lot of it's talk. I mean, you look at Game 1, a lot of people are saying the refs were helping out the Suns in Game 1. They got a lot of free throws then 1 and 2, but the Scott Foster fact, it's interesting because the 0 for 12,
but give it the eye test. You got everything now from when somebody told you when I was a kid that I had to believe it because I was too lazy to go to the library and look it up. You give it the eye test. Is that what you saw? Chris Paul is asking you to see what he has seen.
Sure.
You go back, if you watch it, is Foster calling it or is somebody else? Is there a prejudice? Isn't it? Do you see something or not?
I'm looking at the personal foul count as well. Personal fouls for the Suns last night were 24, which is the highest of all series for them. Because Game 2, they only had 19. And then Game 1 before that, they only had 14.
But DMac, I want to see. That's interesting. I want to see how many of those calls were Scott Foster.
Right,
like that's probably the key.
But is he he did?
If you want to look into if there's and this is in sports, whether it's in hockey, whatever. If you're talking about officiating or whatever, you have every angle. There's a website to tell you that the umps get rated, and it shows you the worst calls in baseball, and it's out there. Do a little work to see what it is to say. I don't think there's something, and that's your opinion because you might say, "Hey, there might be something here," right?
Right.
But the smell test says it stinks.
Right.
It does actually, Looking at these personal foul numbers.
But give me something. Show me the why.
All right, guys, so we're up against the clock here, so let's get to it.
Stink.
You guys can play along on our social media at Woodward Sports. If you like that statement, you just say me gusta. If you do not like that statement and you disagree with it, then say no me gusta. DMac, te gusta o no te gusta?
That
would be Scott Foster legitimately does not like
Me
Chris.
gusta. There's something to it.
Me gusta.
All right, Alex.
Me gusta. This is not just a coincidence. There should be at least 1 in 11. I mean, at least
something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say me gusta because they got at least like DMac said, get out there and get some eyes on them. Just watch the game. Just see what's going on. A little fishy.
I agree.
The odds even changed.
Speaking like as he's in the fishbowl.
As he's in the fishbowl. I'm going to agree. I'm going to say me gusta. I think that there is something fishy going on here, and I don't like it.
I seen something to the spread change once it was announced that Scott Foster was refereeing the game. Vegas' spread changed in the game too in favor of the Bucks.
Good obs. All right, for a lightning round of who you like, DMac.
No, but I like Pete Alonso to win the home run derby.
All right, who you like?
Who did I pick initially?
Probably Shohei.
I didn't pick Shohei. It was someone else.
Oh, Alonso.
No, he didn't.
All right, go
Just
on.
pick a name.
There's a guy at the bottom right.
All right. Mancini?
Gallo?
No.
Did I take guy?
No.
Alonso.
All right,
right.
go
Salvador
on. He doesn't
Perez.
even know.
No.
He doesn't even.
No, Perez lost
Well,
first.
okay, here's the thing. Fish isn't even here today.
least you're prepped by
so I
Maz.
don't think he's gonna keep track.
All right, just
All right, well,
Fish,
so
if
who
you're
you-
watching,
who you like?
I'm switching my pick up. I'm going Joey Gallo to win it.
All right, perfect.
not allowed. You're not getting credit.
It's my show, Mac.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
All right,
It's 5
Andrew, do
o'clock.
you
You're
have
right.
a pick
It's
for
his
us?
show
No.
now. We're
All
over.
right, so Juicy, who you like?
You're plus 320. I'm plus 500.
I'll take Shohei. I'm just rooting for him.
You're
man.
plus
Especially
you're
after
plus
Stephen A's
220.
comments.
You
Stephen A's
wanted
comments.
Mancini.
Yeah,
He's
all right.
plus 1100.
There you go.
Hang on, I'm taking Ohani.
Oh.
No, Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani. I know.
Shohei
I was like, wait, I just said it wrong.
Give me
You
a
got plus 220.
Oh, hey.
Give me Jose.
I'm just going to combine them both. I'm going to go, oh, hey. That's going to be his new name.
Oh, hey, can we go home?
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, can we go home?
All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us today. We've had a lot of fun. For Juicy, for Andrew, for Alex, for Easy D, who's been filling in for
Thanks, Easy. Great
Tom
job last 2 days.
Mazaway the last
Thanks
2
for having
days.
me.
Thanks so much for being here. For DMac, I'm Pilar Lasher. Everybody have a good night, everybody.
Deuces.